What's up, everybody? Happy Sunday. Green Bay Packers, Minnesota Vikings. And they are playing on CBS. I seen this comment from Kevin over here. What's up? It's a new games, both teams from NFC, and it's on CBS. Mind blowing. Yeah, I think they just must get the games no one cares about. You know what I mean? Because if you're not a fan of either of these teams, probably not particularly excited about this. What's up, Keith? How you doing? We're going to have a good time over here. Packers sitting a lot of folks. Clayton Tune taking the quarterback duties. And Jordan Love is going to be the backup for this one. So that's kind of an interesting thing. I don't really understand that exactly. I mean, Malik Willis was hurt, so I guess they're hoping Clayton Tune doesn't get hurt because they don't want Jordan Love playing this game. Start early for Phil. You know, we start early. You know what I mean? It's funny because this is the game we're on time for. Go Pack, go beat the Vikings, and that will be hilarious if the Packers sit everyone that they're sitting. Vikings are kind of on a roll right now. They're gonna want to really take it to the Packers, and if the Packers can't manage to win this game, that would be wild for me. There you go. Yeah, and beat the Vikings on a high note. Yeah, and that would be good going into the playoffs because 4-game losing streak going to the playoffs, not what you want. But we're going to see what happens today, you know what I mean? What's up, Rick? Good morning, Matt and Vinny. How's the hangover? Well, go, Pack, go. Yeah, last night was kind of a rough one. We kind of got after a little bit last night. But it was good. I'm feeling all right. I'm drinking me a rock star today. You know what I mean? We got a little Gatorade flowing over here. Josh says, I'm just hoping this is a competitive game. Maybe even give Love some time to play. I mean, he is active. I just don't think that that's what they want to do. But I don't think that they really had an option of who they were going to put in the backup spot. Like, I don't know. I don't, maybe they do plan on throwing him in there for a little bit. I highly doubt that, though. Here we go. Kevin says Snoop should do another halftime show like last week in Minnesota. Yeah, they had that halftime show everyone's talking about over there. I just seen some of that. What's up, Chad? How you doing? Go, Pack, go. A lot better than watching the Cowgirls game. You know what I mean? I'm interested to see that Bears game. Caleb Williamson go over 4,000 yards. First quarterback in Bears history. He needs like 270 yards or whatever. Are you at the game there, Philly boy? We're just coming out of commercial over here. The little NFL logo on the screen. Don't let him lie to you. He's feeling rough today. I feel fabulous. All right, here we go. They're banging this drum. Oh my God, that's the stupidest thing. And it's funny because they make fun of the Packer fans for wearing cheese heads, and they're over here doing this soccer chant. Oh, there you go. You're grocery shopping. There you go. I'm in the grocery stores, people. You know what I mean? Sent you a photo and video. Where did you send that? On Instagram? Let's take a look. We got a winter weather advisory over here. Hey, what's up, Rick? How you doing? They're getting ready for the kickoff over here. Not giving a score. It's like second string versus first string this week. Gift to the Vikings. We're going to see. Maybe the Packers, their backups can dig deep. I mean, it's not going to be all backups, obviously, because they only have so many players. So we'll see who's playing. I need friends. Everyone should follow me. There you go. What's up, Sherry? How you doing? All right, here comes the kickoff. Not quite yet, but they're getting up over here. Let's start the thing. It's 12:03, baby. You know what I mean? Let's get this kickoff underway. Here we go, and it's off. Are we going to have ourselves a return? We are. They're going to be about the 1 yard line, at the 5, 10, 15. The Vikings trying to cut it up a little bit, and that's going to get to about the 20-some yard line. Who cares? But the Vikings are going to start this thing off. What's up, Annette? How you doing? Happy Sunday. Go, Pack, go. Kind of like a preseason game with everyone out. Yeah, it is. And it is. I mean, yeah, because when, it is what it is. But we're still gonna have a good time though, you know what I mean? Ferocious battle of the third string quarterbacks. Let's freaking go, you know what I mean? So here we go. McCarthy's gonna be under center. They're gonna be at the 29-yard line to start this thing off in the I formation. He's gonna hand this thing off. They're trying to run this thing right side, and he's got some room, and that's a first down. They scamper right through on the right side. Aaron Jones is not playing today. I got this wash machine spinning out over here. Kind of loud, hard to hear. Tell me your first snap. What are we talking? Oh, yeah. I'll tell you when the ball snapped on the next one, so everyone can see how far or whatever. You know what I mean? We'll figure it out. So here we go. McCarthy's gonna be under center. Snap, bing, play action, looking to throw, and he's thrown down the middle of the field. That's gonna be completed to the 40-yard line. He's taken down. And the Vikings, yeah, that was Justin Jefferson over there. JJ, other side of the 50, going as planned. Yeah, they're getting it after right here. Yeah, he was wide open, dude. He just sat down. That was an easy play right there for them. Is that JJ or Mike McCarthy at quarterback? Here we go, first down and 10. Come on, defense. They're going to hand this thing off there, and there's nothing there. Gets right back to the line of scrimmage. Oh, yeah, hang on a second. I got to do something real quick. There we go. Second down and 9. 13:08 to go in the first quarter. Here comes McCarthy, going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his left. Now they're going to be just inside the 40-yard line. They're going to hand this thing off. Left side kind of pitched it, and that's going to be down to about the 30-yard line. Was that Justin Jefferson over there in a little sweep? Jefferson needs 53 for 6 straight 1,000-yard seasons. Oh, there you go. Yeah, I do remember them talking about that. Yeah, he's definitely getting that.
Well, this is great. We're getting the inside scoop here, fellas.
I feel like that's like their mission. Has more of a preseason game vibe. It kind of does, but not for them. And that's the thing. If you're a Viking fan, like, that's what you want. You're the Viking player, like, it doesn't matter what the Packers are doing. They're going to want to beat them. This is a rivalry. Here we go. Jefferson's going to be in motion. McCarthy under center, play action. He's got pressure. Immediately escapes it. Now he's running right. They're coming after him. He stiff arms a man, and he takes a hit out of bounds. Him and Nixon are jawing at each other. Oh! Did
There's
he
a flag.
Oh, McCarthy, all that talk. What's McCarthy doing?
Man, he's getting lippy with our backups, man.
He's an idiot. I do like that he's, hang on, that's what they say here. Taunting. Taunting. I don't hate that, like, if that he kind of is, he's kind of like bravado or whatever. He's like, he'll talk, but he can't do that. You know what I mean? I like to see a quarterback get fired up, but you got to do a little on the field first. You know what I mean? 9 is him on the penalty. Here we go. Second down and 19. Come on, defense. All right, let's get after it now. Don't let him walk all over you. Here we go. McCarthy in shotgun. He's got a man to his right. They're at the 38-yard line. And he's going to toss this thing left side. And he's going to get a solo tackle. He goes down. About a yard gain on that.
He's on his back.
We need his defense fired up, baby.
Go, Pack, go.
Go, Pack, go. All right, was there a dig sighting over here? So here we go, going to third down. JJ doesn't have the resume to back up the trash talk. So here we go, third down and 17. Here go McCarthy. He's going to be a shotgun. Empty backfield. McCarthy back to throw. I'm watching Diggs over here. But that's going to be completion inside the 30. Going to be short of the first down. That was a long third down. So that's me fourth down. And McCarthy's upset. Sad face because it's your fault, bud. You had something rolling until you got weird about it. Started flexing on backups. They're not all backups, you know what I mean? What's up, Matt? He just ran 2 defenders over like they were little girls, and then to celebrate like he just won the World Series, you know what I mean? He got a penalty for it. He makes a good play, and he acts like he just did some good thing. It was a good run, though, but too bad it all went back. 43-yard attempt thanks to McCarthy screwing up. And that's going to be up. And I think it's going to be good. There you go. 3-0 ball game. They couldn't get in the end zone against, you know what I mean? Come on, Matt. You think that they should have went right down there, you know what I mean? What's up, Mitch? He said it's going to be a fun game, though. Minnie is going to be extra rocky because they know they go home after the game. Yeah, they got the U-Haul already backed up, you know what I mean? Sean says, unable to watch the game, watching you from Indiana. Let's go. I appreciate you, Sean. You know what I mean? All right, commercial right here. McCarthy is as smart as the bearded Vikings motorcycle guy. Hey, remember that guy? I think that he quit. He wanted a raise, and they wouldn't give it to him. They fired him. I don't know what happened right there. But, Phil kick, yes, versus saying scoreboard. We got to mix it up a little bit, you know what I mean? Was that funny? All right, here we go.
I thought it was.
He does have maturity issues to work on. I mean, he is 22. No, I actually like that his I don't hate, like, you know, quarterbacks that, you know, get fired up and, yeah, you just got to rein it in just a little bit. But, yeah, I'm just talking crap because you're here. Time to play Name That Tune. Philly Boy says, sup, Ivan? Kev is already bothering me. He's asking a question. All right. What a line to check out at grocery store. Watch me at the grocery store. Shad Road 95 in the building. I must be talking to myself over here. Matt won't show my comments. I didn't see it. Sometimes they slip through. You know what I mean?
We're so used to having to summons him that yeah.
Those comments, you know what I mean? I don't see that well all the time.
There we go. I'll pop in. I'll let people see me for a second. Here we go.
Warm Kids Wisconsin. Hey, buddy, what's up? Everyone go donate to Warm Kids Wisconsin over there.
Oops. And how do we... There. Over here.
Bring it, Phil. All right, they're getting scrappy over here. Sorry, do you want me to tune up Kevin? Phil. You guys are getting wild over here. Shadow 95, I feel your pain. No dark arts smoke needed today. I'm not sure. But Wayne and Rock on the radio, Game on TV, number 1, your show, number 2, Smoking Up the Man Cave. Go Pack, go. Hey, what's up, Rob? You're doing it right. You know what I mean? What are they showing here? All right, here we go. We are back now. 10:27 to go in the first quarter. Getting ready for the kickoff over here. I am. We will be streaming tonight for Sunday Night Football. Aaron Rodgers' possible last game ever. You know what I mean? I don't think it's going to be his last game. I kind of have a feeling he's going to play it next year, no matter what. I don't know. All right, they're getting ready over here. I don't know what the hold up. What's going on? What are these refs doing? Let's get with it, bud.
They're making sure they line up with your show.
I know, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, I guess Matt ready?
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Here's tune.
Here comes the kickoff.
I forget. Sorry, I'm ahead of you. I'm sorry.
All right, so that's going to be a touchback over here.
There you go.
I think everyone's ahead of me.
Go, Pack, go!
Clayton June. Second career start today. One start with Arizona in 2023.
I was trying to think, when was the last time we've seen Love as a backup?
It was when he was a backup. First down and 10. 1 for 4, 8 yards and an interception this season. So we got that going for us, you know what I mean? So here we go. He's going to start this thing under center. We got Manuel Wilson in the backfield over here, and the Vikings look like they're coming to 8 over on defense, and that's going to be a short run. Back to the line of scrimmage, maybe half a yard. Yeah, they looked like they were coming. The field looked like trash. It shouldn't. It's like carpet. I mean, I think. What's going on over there? Do you think Rodgers would go to a team as a backup mentor role or play a starting spot? I don't think he would be a backup at all. I think if he came back, I think it would have to be a good situation, whether that's the Steelers or someone else. But I don't know. But here we go. They're going to hand this thing off up the middle to Wilson for 1 yard. And that thing about Rodgers, I did see one from an interview or whatever. where he said that there was a reason they signed a 1-year deal. So maybe he is going to be done, you know what I mean? But maybe he changed his mind. Who knows? 3rd down and 8, 9:35 to go in the first quarter. 3rd down, tune time, baby. Let's see what they got here on 3rd and 8. Tune's going to be, you got shotgun, pistol, whatever you want to call this formation. Wilson's back there with him. He's back to throw. Quick pass right side. The ball gets tipped, and that's going to go out of bounds, incomplete. And that was not good. Yeah, not a real good offensive showing right there. And they're going to be bringing on the punt squad. Need to stay away from 3rd and long situations. Absolutely. Joseph, how's it going, Matt? I hate Minnesota. Have a great day. Go Lions. And, of course, the Pack. LOL. All right, I appreciate you, Joseph. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, screw the Vikings. You know what I mean? Here comes Wheeling out here for the punt. And there it is. It's up, and he's going to get to about right around the 2015. We're going to have no return. That's a good bounce for the Packers. And that's going right down to about, they shut it down about the 2-yard line. Tune looks worse than Brosmer. That's a second start. I don't expect too much from Tune. Who's on the practice squad?
It's part of the game plan to start it. You're supposed to do this.
Yeah. Do we have a backup punter too? I don't think so. This game might be all defense, fellas, and a lot of cheese. You know what I mean? Lots of cheese. Didn't realize Diggs and McKinney were teammates at Bama. Maybe Diggs will get lots of picks like McKinney first year. I do think that him coming here, like, we'll see like what happens if he's here next year and like all that. That's a whole other thing. But I do think that just having a different spot and having McKinney on the team, having Mike on the team, could really, maybe he gets back to his greatness that he played a few years ago. I'm excited about it. We'll see, though. Where's Clifford and quarterback from Canada? Clifford signed with someone, I think. I think he's someone's backup somewhere. I thought I saw, but yeah. And the substitute teacher, I think he's probably substitute teaching. I don't know what he's doing. He might be on a team, too. Who knows? Maybe they are trying to get special teams right. I'm not sure what they're doing. Hang on. Is that real? Oh, I'm still a commercial over here. I hate that I'm always so behind. Lions got nobody playing for them today. Oh, I think you were just, did you call it? Or are you calling it right now? I can't be that far behind. But now I'm all confused. People say stuff in the chat.
Well, we can keep track. We got scores going across the bottom there, so we can keep track that way, too.
Yeah. When the Vikings beat our 3rd string, they'll talk about how they should be the 7th seed over us. Yeah. They did have a decent little finish to their season, though. But, yeah, we do have the scores on the bottom over here. You can see what's going on across the NFL. It's already happened. Niners going down last night. Chris Toon ain't looking good, 3 and out again. It's Clayton Toon. But yeah, that wasn't too good. I think the Vikings mascot's getting escorted out of the building. No, that's not what happening. That's what it looked like. Like he was walking with some people. I'm like, did he do something? All right, so they're going to start this thing 1st down and 10 right at the goal line, or maybe about 2 yards in, maybe 1 yard. Yeah, about the 1 yard line over here. They're going to be under center. Oh, they jumped. The Packers jumped, and they're going to run this thing up the middle, and he's got room down to a 1st down, but there's a flag on the play, but that looks like it's going to be against the Packers.
Escorting him out. He got inappropriate on the sidelines.
So that's declined. 1st down for the Vikings. Yeah, that was a solid run there. If I was them, I would just run it until the Packers prove that they can stop it. And then McCarthy won't do weird stuff too. So here we go. won 3 straight, 5-4 record as a starter, J.J. McCarthy. He's going to be under center right here, first down and 10. They're at the 13-yard line. They're handing it off. Nothing there, though, dude. Packers defense able to stop that, shutting it down a little bit, you know what I mean? 8:23 they go in that first quarter. For people who aren't watching. Yeah, JJ is a tool. I mean, he's, like I say, I like that when quarterbacks get fired up, but he's kind of weird about it. And I just feel like, I don't know, all that not, you know what I mean? Like, what have you done, dude? 2nd down and 9. McCarthy's going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his left. Back to throw. He's got time. Throws it right side. Throws it high. I think, was he in? He was in, but that's going to be short of the first down. If he'd have just thrown it a little bit better, he could have got the first down. That was a high ball right there. Yeah, Packers defense is not. Let me see both feet. Yeah, both feet got down there. Yeah, they can't. They're not too good with the run. You know what I mean? I got to see this defense step up. We need it. We need it, Mr. Allen. You know what I mean? Stuffed after a go back, go Chad. All right, here we go. McCarthy's going to be in shotgun. He's got motion left side. They're going to hand it off. Oh, and is he going to get there? I think they might call him short, and he's going to be short of a first down right here. And that's 4th down, baby.
Go, Pack, go.
Let's go, baby. Let's see what's going on over here. The Super Bowl right here. All right, so the punt team coming up over here. 6:50 to go in the first quarter. Who is that back there? All right, here comes the punt finally. I feel like this game is going slow over here, like slow motion. I don't think we're going to have a return. This thing's going to bounce it's at the 30-yard line. The Vikings are going to shut it down right there. Let's go, baby. At the bar, having smelt and Bloody Marys and watching Ramage and the game. There you go, Rick. I appreciate you. All right, we're at commercial. I'm going to step away here for a second and use the rest here. You know what I mean? Appreciate everyone watching with us. 283 folks watching live right now. I'll be right back in just a minute.
Check out our Quickery take-home meals. You're busy, we get it. That's no excuse for skimping on your favorite homemade meals. Our take-home meals have quickly become a fan favorite and are available for our guests at all of our 900+ convenience store locations. The menu features classic favorites, each carefully evaluated by our team of experts. We take care in selecting our ingredients by looking to the 6 states we serve for many of them. We proudly produce meals here in La Crosse, Wisconsin, and deliver them to your store daily, preparing meals every day of the week to ensure the freshness you see is the freshness you will taste. I guess you can say we've been busy. Hungry yet? We'll see you next time.
What's up, everybody? It is freezing out here, but I got this nice coat on, you know what I mean, to stay warm. But a lot of kids around Wisconsin don't have that. So I teamed up with Warm Kids Wisconsin. We're helping not just with jackets, with snow pants, with boots, the whole deal. And he's helping a lot of people all across Wisconsin, donating to schools. You can donate directly. He buys everything. He sends it to the schools. And also he has an Amazon wish list. You know what I mean? Even the camera guy getting a little shaky out here with the cold. You know what I mean? But let's do some good things. You know what I mean? Kids are freezing out here. Let's stop it. My son's doing the video and he's freezing out here. He's got a coat. You know what I mean? Let's make sure all the kids in Wisconsin have coats. And be sure to check out Warm Kids Wisconsin on social media, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, all the places. He's doing great work. And I'm glad to be helping him a little bit, be a partner. Here we go. Let's warm up some children. So there you go. And for Warm Kids Wisconsin, you can go to my website, themattramage.com, and you can find all the links there. If you go to the menu, scroll down to Warm Kids Wisconsin. If you're feeling frisky and want to donate, you know what I mean? And what's up, Mark? Let's go, Matt. I'm on my porch watching and listening to the Matt Ramage show. I appreciate you, Mark. Mark's been one of the oldest followers over on the Twitter machine. You've been following me for a long time. Appreciate you, Mark. Go say hi, Phil. I think I missed some comments over here. But we got first down and 10. They're Tune's going to hand this thing off up the middle to Brooks, and he's got a little bit of room running left side to the 40-yard line. It's going to be a first down. Besides Diggs and the mini Parsons guy, is there anyone else playing today as a new player worth watching that could make a start impact next week? I'm assuming so. You know what I mean? I didn't really pay attention exactly who's all playing, but we're going to have a pass over here for about 2 yards. And that's Dabney. Is that his name? Dude, I ain't telling you, I don't know everyone. But I know that not everyone's sitting because they only have so many players, right? So they're going to see guys, and they're probably going to see people rotating too. Matt used to have family bet on first downs. Feels like that type of game, right? We're going to do some giveaways today too. We're going to give away some koozies. But here we go. Tune's going to be under center. He's going to hand this thing off, and they're going to try to run it. Not a lot there. He's going to fall forward for about a yard. Trying to see who's all in there right here. Third down and 5.
Go, Pack, go!
Philly boy doesn't like Brooks, you know what I mean? Hey, what's up, Mark? How you doing? We're having a good time. Happy Sunday. Third down and 5 over here. We got some Packers football, even though, it is what it is. We're not playing everyone, but. How can I enter the giveaway, Matt? We'll be doing it later on. There'll be a hashtag we'll put on screen, and we'll give away a couple koozies. Third down and 5. Here we go. Tunes me back. The pressure doesn't feel it. Goes down. Ball is out. The Packers jump on top of it. Good old 49 over here. That ball just squeaked right out. You could just see him not sense that pressure, you know? Yeah, that was a nasty hit right there. Check this replay. Just off the edge. Yeah, the person that missed the block is the one that recovered the fumble. So at least he was like, hey, at least I did that part. We're going to buy Philly boy a Brooks jersey. Fourth down and 18. Here comes the punt. Not quite yet. Here it is. Kaboom!
Yeah, that was a good kick. Yeah.
That was a good kick right there. It goes in the end zone, though, for a touchback. He needs a tune-up.
Oh, hey.
Clever.
Dean again. Hey, I'm still laughing about the Vinny dollar bill thing from last night. That was pretty funny.
There you go. 49, Dabney. But here we go. We have ourselves a 3-0 ball game. It's a real barn burner over here in Minnesota. Watching this game reminds me of the 1980s Packers. Yeah, that's what everyone was talking about, because like one of the memories of like my childhood is that the Packers weren't good, right, back then, and like all my uncles, like all the older people, they would all make bets. Like, I'll bet you $10 they get a first down right here, and it was like their way of making the game exciting because the Packers were bad, or they were just degenerate gamblers. I don't know. It could have been that too. But that's what basically everyone did. One shot wheeling, not put it into the end zone over there. The missus is happy. The Seahawks won. That's her team. There you go. I mean, I would rather the Seahawks won that thing than the Niners. I don't like either of those teams, but what's Phil over here? He thinks he's the comment police.
All right, you guys calm down, all right? Do we have to stop this vehicle?
Unreal. I will turn this thing around.
Yeah.
So how do we feel about the Seahawks winning last night? I would almost rather them than the Niners, but to me it doesn't matter. I think both those teams are going to be a problem. You know what I mean? I feel like both those. I think that they're both good football teams. Seahawks though, they're looking good. Wheeling with 2 punts already. Vinny has. How many times did he punt in our last 3 losses? Actually, like the Packers were the team. I think the three games with no punts and they lost all 3. I think it was. That doesn't happen. I don't think anyone's done that. At least in a while. Packers won't score today. Take it to the bank. Yeah, it's not like, I mean, I don't know. But yeah, I don't think there's going to be a lot of scoring.
Well, Tune is 1 for 3 for 3 yards so far. So
yeah, we got that going for us.
Yeah,
Dabney was working at Quick Trip last week. Right. Ain't nothing wrong working at Quick Trip, though. Good, fine folks over there. Matt, I have absolutely zero doubt that you're a dad. We're all dads over here, you know what I mean? Dude, nothing better than some dad jokes, so you know what I mean? I like seeing dad jokes. He got tuned out. All right, keep him coming. I don't know what they're doing. Why are they showing these guys in a booth? And, like, who are these guys? At least you can't hate them because nobody knows who they are. You know what I mean? Like Aikman and everyone. But here we go, first down and 10. They're going to be under center. Here comes McCarthy. He's going to hand this thing off. They're going to try to run it up the middle. 99 and say, not today, bud. And they're going to shut it down. Got back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all he's going to get right there. You know, I mean, I'm very wise. I already forgot what I said, but I mean, I say a lot of stuff, you know what I mean? But here we go. McCarthy's going to be in shotgun. We'll get back to the comments here. He's got a man to his left. They're at the 21-yard line. He's back to throw. Here comes McCarthy. Oh, he's rolling right. He's got pressure. Gets rid of it. That's going to be completed to Justin Jefferson. And there you go. Travis says, so glad I was still in Daddy's sector in the 80s. Sounds brutal. Yeah, the 80s were a wild time. But I know. It was good stuff too, though. I mean, football wasn't. But, you know, I was at a good age because, you know, when the Packers won Super Bowl 31, I think I was like 16 right around there. But, yeah, they're trying to cover Justin Jefferson over here. Not doing a good job right there. First down and 10. 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Here comes McCarthy. He's going to be under center. They're going to be at the 33-yard line. Oh, I think they might have jumped. I'm not sure. He hands it off left side. He shouldn't get anywhere, but he got a few yards, but there's a flag on the play. So first down, 5-yard penalty, offsides. So after this season, you think Packers get a coaching staff, and are they getting a win Super Bowl with Jordan? Hang on a second. So after this season, you think the Packers going to get a coaching staff? Well, I don't understand what you mean by that, but I do think that it depends how this season ends. We'll get right back to this here. McCarthy is going to be fake pitching it. Now he's rolling right, and he's got some pressure on him. He tosses it. Oh, he did a wild ball right there. I don't know.
Does he mean, are we going to change the coaching staff?
I don't think that they're going to change the coach. I mean, maybe you know, some positional position, but I don't think you're going to see any major coaching changes. It depends, like how it goes. But even Ed Policy kind of talked about how, with all the injuries, he likes how they, you know, fight and all that stuff. So I don't think the Packers are upset with LaFleur like that. So I don't think so. But I know that there's going to be pressure though, to, you know, like there was this year. But here we go, second down and 5. McCarthy's going to hand this thing off. They're trying to bounce it left side, and he's not going to be able to get to the first down. It's going to be third down and short. And with Shanahan.
Go, Pack, go!
CBS gave us their F-tier announcers for this game. And no ones are bad. I really can't hear the announcers too much unless I stop talking, like if I want to know something, what's going on. But
turn the volume down and listen to Matt.
Yeah.
That's all you got to do. Yeah.
Here we go, third down and 1. You were a young man in the 80s, dude. You were, I don't know if you were ever a young man. Can't picture it. I've seen the pictures, too. Here we go, third down and 1. McCarthy's going to be under center, I formation. They're going to hand it off up the middle, try to plow through. Nothing there. Nothing there. He loses yards. He loses 3, trying to jam it right up the middle. Packers defense showed up, and look at McCarthy. Sad face. Fourth down and 2.
See, Ivan and I had our jean jackets and our, like, band buttons, like Van Halen buttons and stuff.
I used to have a Michael Jackson jacket with all the zippers. Remember, we bought it at a rummage sale. They had like 3 of them. We were all walking around, my brothers, with Michael Jackson coats on.
I want to know if Ivan had parachute pants. That's what I want to know if he had.
Looks like they're going to be punting here. They should be able to pin the Packers back there. We're going to see what they got here. 50 seconds to go in the first quarter. And here comes that punt. Is he letting it go? Yeah, it's about the 10-yard line is where they're going to probably touch this thing. Mazatun has equaled Brosmer's passing yardage total for his victory last week over the Lions. 3 yards. Still can't believe an NFL quarterback won a game with 3 total passing yards. That has to be it has to be a record. That's insanity. I'm not even sure I remember that I knew that. That's wild. When Love's career is over, he will have won 2 Super Bowls. I like it. Let's start.
Ivan knows. He's wise.
That job ain't safe. Ed Powell. No, I don't think he actually said that because he said just the other day that he likes how this team was battling through all the injuries and all the stuff that they went through. So I don't think that I don't. It would have to be a major collapse for them to think that. But we'll find out. I don't know. I don't know Ed Policy. I didn't ask him. But just from all the stuff that I kind of see people talking about, I don't think that LaFleur is going anywhere or Goot. We all had that Michael Jackson members-only jacket back in 1986. I was 7 in 1986. See how quick I did that math? Whew. Never had a parachute pants. Mommy wouldn't buy them. I used to put my clothes on backwards and then sing like the crisscross. Remember crisscross?
I was already an adult by then, dude. So I already had a family.
You can't listen to music when you're an adult?
Well, I remember Crisscross will make you jump. Yeah, I know the song.
I used to sing that thing,
You were a gangster.
Joey said that this is the one positive. Our punter looks good today. he booted that one into the end zone, but that's about. Sorry, I mistyped. There are Packers going and get rid of any protein staff after the season. Are the Packers going to get back on the really hot playoff spot with Jordan Love and win the Super Bowl with him? This year it's going to be tough, like with all the injuries, but they're going to have a chance. They're going to be in the playoffs. They need to get hot. They're going to need to stop the run. If you can't stop the run in the playoffs, done. Yeah. You know what I mean? They have to. They cannot let people run wild because first of all, every team that they play, that's what they're going to try to do. But I do think that this team, this team was great. This is one of the best teams in the league, and then the injuries start piling up. Other teams have injuries too. So, what's up, Stacy? They didn't make anyone pay to watch this game today. It's on all local broadcasting throughout the U.S. Oh, no kidding.
Yeah. See, thanks, Stacy. So you can't blame Vinny for this one. Okay.
Here we go. Tune's going to be under center. Here you got Matthew Golden in motion, play action. He's looking left, looking to throw, gets rid of it, tipped off the fingertips, and incomplete. He had pressure kind of rolling to his left backwards.
Go, Pack, go!
Oh, can't see it in the UK. That sucks. What's a crisscross? They were rappers. They were like kids.
Yeah, one of them passed away, if I'm correct.
Illegal hands to the face, I think, against the Vikings.
Ooh, hey. Let's give it a first
Phil
down.
said Broadman had 51 yards last week, Matt. Don't make me come over there. I just believe the comments. What am I? Don't yell at me. A year younger than me, I always thought you were older. Learn something new every day. You know what I mean? I'm a young fella here. First down and 10. Here we go. Tune's going to be under center. They're at the 15-yard line. He's going to pitch this thing right side. Wilson's trying to find some room. Nothing there. He's going to lose a yard, maybe 2.
All right, Matt. I think it's time. Our first social.
I'm drinking a Rockstar.
That's right. I'm going light with a soda today, too. So, but anyone, cheers.
I'm not sure you're allowed to cheers Rockstar. Katie says, I was a freshman in 86. I bet that was a fun time to be in high school. The 80s, dude?
Yeah.
90s was all right. I liked the 90s.
Yeah, I was in high school in 86. It was fun. Yeah.
So anyways, here we go. I think they're going to commercial. We have a 3-0 ball game. They're still saying Happy New Year. I don't think you should be allowed to do that. That's the end of the first quarter over here. Mitch said Clayton Tune is looking more like a cartoon. Hey, let's do a giveaway. Let's give away one of these.
You want to do a giveaway? Okay. All right.
We got a couple koozies over here we're going to give away from my store. Right. So he's going to throw a hashtag up on the screen, and we'll leave it there for a little bit. But so just type the hashtag koozie1 in the comments to join. Just type it exactly how it is, that pound sign, depending on how old you are, or the hashtag sign, koozie1, and you're automatically will be enrolled, and you can win one of these. I know you're very excited. And we'll do one towards the end of the game, too.
I'll leave this up for a while, so that way they'll be able to see it.
Yeah, we'll just leave it up there for a little bit. But Ivan says, cheers, I'm drinking beer.
There you go.
I have no doubt. I'll tell you, I'll probably have a couple tonight, you know what I mean? We're going to do the Sunday night football game. But I'm not going to drink all day. Dude, I was breakdancing in the 80s. Dude, I didn't breakdance ever, but there was like, the kids in the neighborhood. And I remember like there was an Asian family and they would have cardboard out there and they would be breakdancing. I remember them trying to teach me how to breakdance and like, you can't do it. Get out of here. Slowing us down. But yeah, dude, breakdancing was cool. Like everyone just talking about how old they are. I was out of high school in 86. Now, there's still a commercial. We're not missing anything over here. If you count the yardage loss on his sacks, the net pass yard was 3. There you go. Matt firing back. Doing a little math for you, Philly boy. Got the power. Boy, things have gone down with the years. There we go. Everyone just talking about high school. Look what Mitch said. 86, I had my second daughter. That's crazy. You are so old, dude. But
Oh my God.
doesn't look like it though. You know what I mean? When I just need to, he comments on my Facebook all the time. But hey, Matt, Happy New Year from Germany. Go Pack, go baby.
Oh,
and
wow.
Bears still suck. There you go. Appreciate it. Watching from Germany. So here we go. 16 plays for the Vikings, 8 for the Packers, 97 total yards for the Vikings, 2 for the Packers. And that's all you need to know what's going on with this game right here. You know what I mean? So there you go. Be sure to hammer this hashtag to get in here, and then we're back at action right here. We got Waldo, a couple Waldos. Where's Waldo? 2 of them right there. You know what I mean? That's a weird thing to wear to a game. I respect it, though. You know what I mean? Got to be different. 3rd down and 10. 14:40 to go in the second quarter. So here we go. Tune's going to be in shotgun. They're at the 15-yard line. Back to throw. He's looking right. Gets it off. That's going to be completed. He has a completion. He goes out of bounds, though. He goes down. That's 4th down.
Hey, he's up to 10 yards.
Rick said Green Bay should have started Riddler today instead of this bum. They would have had at least a chance. I'm not sure like what was going on. They brought him in, and he's not even active. I don't know.
Yeah, they put him to the practice squad from what I saw.
Yeah. So maybe I seen people say that they probably brought him in to have him at training camp, to have him if Malik leaves, possible replacement. Obviously, give him a shot, but they want to get him now so that no one else can take him. That's what people are saying. I'm not saying that that's actual because I have no idea what they're doing. But here we go. Whelan's looking to get this punt off over here, and here we go. Let's see. That's not a bad punt right there. He's going to get about inside the 25-yard line with a fair catch. Not bad at all. About the 23, it looks like. Looney Tune is out of tune. There we go. And with this giveaway, you hammer hashtag Kuzi1. You only have to put it in one time, and you're automatically in it. And then it's all random. So you know what I mean? So I'm not picking it.
What was that?
That's why we do the hashtag thing.
How did that go, man? There.
That's how the rappers rap nowadays.
Yeah. They sample it. Somebody else actually did that. They just sample that. Yeah.
You have until January 3rd to say Happy New Year. After that, get bent. Dude, Larry David was talking about this, and they were kind of talking about this on the internet. How long can you say New Year's Day? Dude, Happy New Year's. I think it's New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. After that, it's time to move on. You know what I mean?
Well, I think the stores are going to start selling Christmas stuff next month.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Hey, Matt, what's your thoughts on where Malik Willis will go at the end of the season? I think an interesting spot would be like Pittsburgh if Rodgers isn't there.
The Jets are really making a push for him.
Yeah, the Jets, but they suck. I wouldn't go there if I was him. I don't think that's a good spot to go. Like you're trying to, you're getting an opportunity possibly. And if you get more options, the Jets would be my last option. So there we go. Golden is in. Was he in before? I think I'm way behind the comments because of the koozie ones. But I just saw a Vikings player that has 2 last names on his jersey. Ingram, Dawkins, also Yo Matt Ramage, go Pat, go Kuzi1, hashtag spotted call. Let's get this dub. I like it, you know what I mean? Get it all out the way. What's up, Andrew? You're spelling it wrong, dude. You're spelling it wrong.
It's like it is on the screen. On the screen. Look at that. See
That
the red
show is
letters?
Messing around. Willis gets to pick, so money versus situation. Yeah, it's going to be, I think he'll have different opportunities. And he's going to want to go somewhere that he can start. And he's going to want to go somewhere where, it's a good situation. You don't want to just go anywhere and then, the team sucks, doesn't work out, and now you're back on someone's backup. You know what I mean? So we're going to see. All right, here we go. 7-0 Atlanta. If they win, Carolina wins division. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on. Week 18 over here. Justin Jefferson needs 2 yards to get 1,000 over here. McCarthy's going to play action. He's looking to throw. He's going to run up in the pocket. Yeets is downfield. Almost intercepted. Ball's tipped in the air. Wasn't able to get under it. Aladapo.
We've actually seen that a lot this year with our secondary.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't know how easy this would have been. Let's check it out right here. Yeah, they're looking for Justin Jefferson. And yeah, it was just a bad throw. No, that should have been intercepted. That's a horrible drop. Dude, like the easiest interception ever. Money talks. He will go where the greenbacks are. I don't think so. I think he's going to get about the same money no matter where he goes. We're going to have a run up the middle here by Minnesota for a few yards. And I'm not saying that that he won't want money, but I just think that the teams that kind of go after him, I don't think anyone's going to throw him an insane amount more. I feel like they're all, the teams that want him are going to be pretty much the same spot. So I think he should be able to pick. He's going to get both. And he's not going to get insane money. He's not going to get but I hope he does, though. I think he's a good dude. 3rd down and 6. Third down and 6. Here we go. Do you think it's going to Justin Jefferson? The cameras just showed him if it's part of the script. Let's see. McCarthy's going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his right. They're at the 26-yard line. He's back to throw quick. Oh, that's a yeeter right over his head. What's he doing? Just throwing fireballs. He's like, I don't have to throw it to him. I'll throw it at him. The Jets are where players go to pasture and end their career. Jets, more like OLD players.
That's just like the Vikings. That's where good players go to die. Yep.
I always think it's weird, like they just spell it out. You know what I mean? And I do like, I think that the Jets spell it out. Who else spells? Someone else spells it. But we're gonna have a punt over here. And let's see if the Packers get a return over here. I think that might go out of bounds, and it does. But inside the 20, or maybe over here. No, it's not going to be inside the 20. Yeet. All right, they're going to commercial. We're going to go to commercial. Be sure to, if you haven't already, type hashtag Koozie1 in the comments and to get into the giveaway. All right, we'll be right back.
I think what clients appreciate most about their experience with Nicolay Law is just the way that we've handled their case. What we're able to do with our level of expertise is really level that playing field and say, no, here's what you need to give us because here's what's been taken from our client. If you've been injured in the Midwest, call Nicolay Law. We truly care about our clients, and we work very, very hard to make sure that we hold insurance companies and large corporations accountable for what they take from our clients.
All righty, we are back over here, and Matt, good comment right here. Packers are going to ruin the Bears' Super Bowl hopes. That'd be awesome. Meet the Bears in the playoffs and be able to knock them off right there. Hey, Wendy, make sure you put that little pound sign to the left of it, hashtag sign, so that that puts you in it right there. I appreciate you. I want to make sure you get the chance to win. But we're coming back from commercial over here. Oh, yeah, the Eagles do it. The Eagles one, I think, is kind of silly. The Jets one I get because it's, like, shorter. But, like, at what point? Like, what if Washington starts doing that, C-O-M-M. It just sounds like a freaking, like, a spelling bee over here. You know what I mean? But anyways, I don't want to say anything bad about Eagles because they get mad. But here we go. It seems like they're just showing the sideline more and more. Let's get back to the game over here.
Yeah, I know. It just seems like they're showing everything else but the game. You know?
Here we go. They're going to be in shotgun over here at the 30-yard line. They got pressure. He gets rid of it quick, and then he drops it incomplete. That was to Matthew Golden. I think he slipped as he was trying to get that grab. There you go, Matthew Golden. All right, they're showing some highlights here. Jacksonville up 14-7. We got the scores, too, on the bottom of the screen, if people didn't notice. But here we go. Tune's going to be under center at the 30-yard line. I think that's Brooks in the backfield. It is. He's going to hand it off. He's trying to find some room. Not a lot there. He's going to get 2 or 3 yards. They're blowing it dead. Your first round pick. There's a lot of talk about Matthew Golden. And I don't think just him. I think it's about how he's used. But, yeah, he dropped that one there. It looked like a drop. I think he was kind of slipping as he was trying to get that break right there.
Ooh. 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 No. I was going to say, I have something in a second here, something fun for us to do here. Okay?
Here we go. 3rd down and 6. Tune's going to be in shotgun. Brooks to his right. Come on, boys. Here we go. Oh, he's going to run this thing. Quarterback run right side. He's trying to find some room. He gets it. That's going to be a first down for the Green Bay Packers. He scampers out of bounds. And there we go, Tune, baby. There we go. Got a little something going. First down and 10.
All right, Matt.
One
of our commenters sent me this picture. Some of the comments on your show. So I want everybody to take a guess. Who do you think this commenter is? This is a picture when this commenter was young. Okay, I'll let you guys look at it.
I know who it is, but
don't say anything, Matt. Don't say anything. See if anybody can figure it out.
Run right side by Brooks, and he's trying to get to around the corner. He's going to go out of bounds. No Bruce right now, but we will later. Yeah. So who do you guys think this is? Packers got a little something going right here though. 2nd down and 5.
And that he definitely has an 80s haircut right there. Definitely 100%.
10:45 to go in the second quarter. He said Chris Jackie.
Doesn't he look like one of the Cobra Kai guys? Like,
here you go. Tune's going to be under center. He's going to hand it off. Brooks is trying to not a lot there, about 2 yards. Nah, maybe a yard only. And that's going to be 3rd down.
All right, so who do you guys think this is? And this person is commenting today. So,
Third down and 4. Yeah, everyone had a haircut like that. You know what I mean? I used to have one of those. That ain't Vinny.
No, it's not Vinny. It's
here
not
we go.
Me. Yeah.
Tune's going to be in shotgun. He's going to have Wilson. He's going to hand it off to Wilson. Nothing there, dude. He's going to lose a couple of feet. And that's 4th down. I can laugh at this game because these are Viking starters. You know what I mean? Looks like Phil and his cat.
Okay, so a lot of people are saying Phil, huh? All right.
I like the haircut, though. Looks good, you know what I mean?
The correct answer, for those who are wondering,
it's Ivan.
it is Ivan.
Yeah?
Yes.
So we're going to have a punt over here. They should, with the pin and back, they're going to be, about just shy of midfield over here. This is wild, a 3-0 ball game over here. And that's the Viking starters.
So thank you, Ivan, for sharing that picture. That was awesome. Thank you.
So he goes down to the 10-yard line. Try to get up and run again. But yeah, shout out to Ivan over here. Ivan's the man. No, it was not Lambo Leo.
No. But he does. Look at him. Doesn't he? He was in Cobra Kai. Back in the Karate Kid movie. Look at him.
Maybe.
Yeah. He was Johnny. Look at him.
Ivan pre-monocle. So here we go. 9 minutes to go over here.
Fear does not exist in Ivan's dojo, does it?
Ivan, did you make your wife mad? Hey, that wasn't me. You were the one I told her to do it. That pick's from 1991.
No.
You want to pick a winner? I think mostly everyone got it in there. We got Wendy over here. So you want to pick a winner right here?
We could do that, yes. Okay.
Let's go. We're at commercial right here. Good time to do it.
Okay, so let's move this up here. All right.
So there we go. Everyone who did it, your name's in the you know what I mean?
All right. Are you ready, sir?
Let's do it. Let's
we
do
go.
it.
Here we go.
We got the ball rolling around over here. All the names are going.
Rumbling, tumbling, stumbling, bumbling.
No. I see Joey's name. I see a lot of names. Who's it going to stop on? Who's it going to be? I see Stacy, Mitch, Chad, Mark, almost Mark, Wendy. Oh, my goodness. That's awesome. Wendy,
right.
The last person to put in the hashtag. And the winner. So, I'll send you one of these. We have a few different options. I'll send you one from my store. So, message me either on Facebook Messenger, or you can email matt@ramageshow.com. But give me your mailing info, and I will send it out to you. You know what I mean?
And congratulations,
Big shout out to everyone watching, hanging out, and a big round of applause to Wendy. Big winner today. You know what I mean? What's up, Timothy? How you doing? Dean said it's rigged.
No, and I think if I'm correct, we'll be doing another one too, right, Matt?
Yeah, we'll do another one in the second half. Way to go, Wendy. You know what I mean? What's up, Steven? There we go. All right, so we're going back over here. First down and 10. Congratulations, you know what I mean? Big time winner. Get in the koozie. This is what everyone wants in life, you know what I mean? 9:04 to go in the second quarter. And we got Jason, hello, from Limerick City, Ireland. Dude,
wow.
Shout out to Ireland over here.
Ireland, wow.
Dude, here we go. We're going to have a run. He's trying to get up the middle. He's going to fall forward for about 3 or 4 yards. Was able to get something out of that. Shouldn't have been able to. Jessica says, I can't hear anything. I'm not sure why. It might be on your end because I think everyone else can hear me. But I guess if she can't hear me, she wouldn't know. She just sees me going with her comment on screen. No, but everyone else can hear me, I think. So, but here we go. We're going to have McCarthy play action. No, he's got pressure immediately. He's able to evade it. Tosses this thing. That's going to be a first down. That was a good play by McCarthy right there. Had trouble right away and was able to make some dudes miss and throw it downfield. Oh, there you go. Jessica fixed it. There we go.
There we go.
That's good, you know what I mean? It's better to hear me than see me, because, you know what I mean? Blaine says, I'm late, but I'm here. Go, Pack, go. You know what I mean? Now, we're going to see if the Packers can win this game with a lot of backups in. But that was a big play right there for the Vikings. So here we go. McCarthy's going to be under center there at the 35-yard line. He's going to hand this thing off. Oh, he's going to try to run it right side. Nothing there. I thought that hole was going to open up. It did not. Good defense right there. Shutting it down. And it's going to be 2nd down and 9. Matt, if the Packers win this, what does that say about the Vikings? Yeah, it doesn't say much. They had a nice little run here at the end of the season, but they should be beating the crap out of the Packers. Bears better not lose to not face us. You know what I mean? I've seen Bear fans talking about that. But here we go. We're going to almost intercepted. He gets it off, and that's going to be past the 50-yard line. Justin Jefferson threw a bullet in there. Someone tried to jump that route, but wasn't able to get it. Let's check this replay right here. Oh, yeah, dude. He almost got his hand in there to knock that thing off. I wouldn't say it's almost intercepted, but almost knocked out. Yeah, Justin Jefferson's over 1,000 yards. They might as well just sit him now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of is. I mean, especially on the Packers side. But here we go. He's going to be back to throw. Here comes McCarthy yeeting this thing, and he's got his man down to the 30-yard line. Big time play, and the Vikings offense is able to move it right here on this drive. 6:18 to go in the second quarter. Viking fans cheering their pure suck.
Well, yeah. I mean, look, they're taking on our backups, and they're up 3-0.
Yeah, that's what it is. I want to win a mac and cheese commercial with Matt.
You could do it for nothing if you bring the mac and cheese.
Oh, real.
Yeah.
I'm a bit late. Hi, Matt. Hi, Vinny. Go, Pat. Go. What's up, Karen? How you doing? We got McCarthy over here on this center. They're going to be I formation at the 30-yard line. All right, they're going to hand it off. Oh, no, yeah, he does. We're going to hand it off right side, and that's going to be a short run. I thought he was keeping that thing. Was Jefferson wearing a pearl necklace? Possibly, dude's rich. You know what I mean? No, I think he's got a gold chain or whatever that is. Diamonds, maybe. Be careful what you wish for. The thing is, like, it's crazy to me that the players wear these necklaces because, like, they're so expensive. You get tackled, you think it could get ripped, whatever. But there you go.
I always thought there was some kind of rule about wearing jewelry in the NFL too. You know?
No, they let him. I remember Aaron Jones. He had that necklace that his dad gave him or whatever. They lost that time, but he found it. But here we go. McCarthy's back to throw. He's dancing around. He's running out of time and just throws it out of bounds. Dude, he had all the time in the world until they started to run at him, and then he's like, I'll just throw it out of bounds. Matt, Packers locked in. Vikings are just trying to get above 500. Right, go, Pat, go. Yeah, I mean, they're trying to end the season 9-8. They missed the playoffs. Yeah, look at that 10-second pocket throwaway. That's what that was. Okay, 3rd down and 7. This game isn't shown in my area, so thank you for going live. I can't at least be updated through you guys. Yeah, we do the best we can over here. Here we go. Inside 5 minutes to go here. McCarthy back to throw. Going to be a quick pass. That's going to be completed near the first down line. I think it's going to be short, though. So that's going to be 4th and a very, very short. And I would assume that they'll go for it here. And they are. I think they might be trying to hurry it up right here, too. So we go, 4:38 to go in the second quarter. McCarthy's going to be under center. They're going for the quarterback sneak, and I think he's going to get enough. They push him back, but I think he got forward enough. Yeah, they're saying first down. Oh, my goodness. So here we go. Gil, Pat, Gil, what's up? Yeah, that was too easy.
Go, Pat, go!
Yeah, I don't think it was stopped right there. Checking this replay.
Ooh,
You got
we
stopped
might get
to begin with.
I think McCarthy's going to challenge a spot. It looked close.
Actually, that was closer. You might be onto something there. That was closer
Yeah,
than I thought.
that looked close.
But they're not right now. It's first down and 10 for. Oh, now the challenge play comes out.
I know I'm slightly ahead, but I was just kind of thinking that even before they showed McCarthy,
Yeah.
I'm thinking, man,
I was
that
thinking
looked
it too when I
close.
saw that replay. I was like, they're probably going to challenge it before the ball is snapped. And I think that's a good challenge right there. I know people get on McCarthy about his challenges, but I think that's a good challenge. Even if you don't get it, like I think it's worth looking at. Pocket watch and monocle would look good with that necklace. You know what I mean? Just about
There you
fashion
go.
at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was getting after it right there. Yeah, he does have a little injury.
All right,
But
what
that's the thing
is-
about McCarthy. He will put his body on the line.
What does everybody think on the challenge? Did they get it or didn't they get it? I'm saying short.
I don't know. I kind of think that they gave it to him. just because that's what they called on the field. But I think it's close. It could be true.
Hogwash.
Ruled the first down, like I said, because I'm very, very smart.
I love to see it. It happened so
floor's
quick.
not
We didn't
happening
even
with
have time to do the chat. Thanks a lot, TV.
So there we go. Minnesota first down.
Probably wasn't enough to overturn it, you know.
That's what I just said before. Remember how smart I looked?
Yeah, I know exactly. Yeah.
No, I thought it might have been short, but I don't think that there's enough. They called it. I figured that they were going to stick with it.
Thanks for pointing that out. Yes.
Both of you called him McCarthy. It is JJ McCarthy. Isn't that his name? Converted last. Okay, wait, who cares? They took that away. 4 minutes to go. Here we go. Let's get back in. Locked in. McCarthy. First down and 10. They're going to be at the 20-yard line here. Justin Jefferson in motion. Wait, no, now he's at another man in motion. Here we go. They're going to be handing this thing off. He's trying to bounce this thing right side. He's got room. He's going to get down close to the 5-yard line. But the 7-yard line where he goes down, that was Mason. And that was a good run right there. That was a good play, really. They had Justin Jefferson back there. They didn't know where he was going to take this thing. Yeah, screw you, McCarthy. Here we go. McCarthy's going to be under center now. 7-yard line. And that's me play action. He's looking to throw. He's looking for the end zone. Throws it out the back of the end zone. Oh, and this dude moves into a camera person.
He tried the corner and missed.
Doesn't even say apologize. Congrats on your success this season, Matt. Peace out. Hey, thanks for being here. You know what I mean? Thanks for hanging out with us. Go back, go. Let's see if this defense can shut something down here. Those camera people, though, they're just there. And sometimes you got to take it, you know what I mean? They're all laughing. Oh, they're having a good time. Second down and goal. Here we go. McCarthy's going to be under center. You got a man in motion. Play action. They're looking for the end zone again. No, he's going to be he tried to hit a screen. Nothing there. Incomplete.
You get nothing.
You get nothing, baby. It's going to be third down and goal. All right, that'd be huge if the defense can hold them for a field goal here. Question everyone is wondering, Vinny or Vinny? I spell with a Y.
He used his powers of owning the show to change it to Y. Yeah.
I-E ain't the way.
Yeah. It is Y now. Yes, Y.
I remember when
Y?
I was we'll get back to that one over here. We got third down and goal. JJ McCarthy's up here. He's gonna be in shotgun. He's got a man to his left. Now that man's in motion, right side. Here we go. He's back to throw. He's going to have pressure. Throws it in the end zone. Incomplete. Out of bounds. And that was intended for Justin Jefferson. I don't know if intended for, but he was in the area. Ivan says, I remember when I was a senior in high school and went to an elementary school and beat up a kindergartner. Is that how the Vikings feel right now? Yeah. And then he just got it in horse and rode off. You get it? Because it was before cars. He's old. That was the joke.
Yeah, but he beat up a kid.
We're going to have ourselves a 25-yard field goal attempt. And that's going to be good. Look at Johnny Boy over here. Bear down, everyone. We don't bear down over here, dude. You know what I mean? I didn't do it. Statute of limitations are up. The statute of limitations.
We all read the text, what you put, so yeah. Once it's on the internet, you know.
I like the Packers shrine behind you. Yeah, we got a decent little setup over here. And my son got me this Charles Woodson picture, autograph picture for Christmas. So that's a new addition over here. We got some other frame jerseys coming too. So here we go. Where'd you get your hat, Matt? This hat I sell in my store. TheMattRamage.com. You can find my store. We got all types of cool merch over there. The hoodie, too. I'm not sure it's still there. I think the Packers didn't like this one. I think it might be. I don't know. 3:02 to go in the second quarter. 6-0 ball game. Still a one-score game. Go Pack, go. Let's get everyone jacked up. Let's get a Go Pack go right here. Come on now. Go Pack, go. Stay awake over here. Go Pack, go. So here we go. I think we're trying to get ready for the kickoff over here. The kindergartner kicked my, and how the Vikings feel right now, or at least they should. Those. Why are y'all getting fired up? It's week 18. They're saying they're starters. Get all worked up about it. You know what I mean? Here comes the kickoff. Packers are going to return this thing from about the 1 yard line at the 5-10. He's got the 15. And he's going to get to about the 22 yard line on that. Not what you want. Not what you want to return right there. Oh, yeah, that'd be awesome to get a touchdown right here. Let's just go right on down here. We're inside 3 minutes to go in the first half. Go down there and score a touchdown. Take the lead going into half. That'd be a beautiful thing. You know what I mean? There we go. Go, Pack. Go. Dean said, I couldn't find the Quick Trip microphone in your store. So, no, I don't sell the microphones in the store. Maybe I should. Go Pack, go. Here we go. Tune's going to be under center over here. I believe that's Wilson in the backfield. 2:56 to go in the second quarter. They're going to hand this thing off, and the Vikings defense is not letting that happen. Oh, he bounces it left side. Now he's doing like Madden. He might get a safety. He ran around so much. Now he's down to the 3 yard line. That was the worst run of Emmanuel Wilson's career. What was happening there? That was a loss. That was like the stuff you do in Madden. You just kind of run back and forth. You're running all around. Second down and 29 after that. All you can do is laugh at this point. You know what I mean? Almost a safety from the 22. That's one of the craziest plays I've seen. I'm not ever, but you know what I mean? In that situation, well, Wilson runs it up the middle this time for about 3 yards. They're going to try to make room. So that was horrible. We're going to have a 2-minute warning coming up over here. So third down and 25. 2-minute warning. Jaden Reed's coming in, I think he said. I saw some in the chat. Put in Brooks. Tune didn't block a 2-minute warning. All right, we're at the 2-minute warning. I'm going to step away here for a second and appreciate everyone hanging out with us. We have 344 folks watching live across all the places right now. Appreciate y'all, and we will be right back. You know what I mean? To the 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown! Your Green Bay Packers! I love that play. Christian Watson on the little slanter. Rudy over here. What a beautiful, majestic play. And they're doing patty cake, baby. Let's get after it. Hey! 6:10 to go in the third quarter. Packers take the lead 20-11. Lambeau Field is rocking, baby.
Hey kids, do you hate the Bears? Do you like Mad Ramage? Now you can do both by wearing this cool merch. Order yours today.
All righty, we are back over here. How many on Twitch? Let's take a gander. We have one person on Twitch. one person on Twitch, 27 over on YouTube. We got a whole bunch on the Twitter machine. I'm not sure if that's having people are actually there, but appreciate everyone no matter where you are. What?
The Twitter machine. I love that. The Twitter machine.
I was wondering, is she on Twitch? No, she's on YouTube. Strike up the circus music. All right, here we go. We're going to have Tune going to be in shotgun. He's got Brooks over here running around. Tune back to throw. Well, he's rolling right. He's got to throw it. He just toss this thing out of bounds. And that's going to be 4th down and 24. Oh, my God.
I think LaFleur is going to go for it. Running play from shotgun.
She'd like to make Matt do the work for me. At the bottom of the chat, it says, thanks for tuning in. Pun intended. Ooh, I don't think I'm that clever. I don't know. All right, we got to check out this punt here. Wheelan punt. He's going to be punting from his own end zone. And this is a bad situation for the Packers. 1:54 to go. The Vikings should have a decent field position. The defense got to do something right here. And here comes that punt. Not a bad punt down to about the 40-yard line. So they have 60 yards to go. 147 to do it, and we will see. Should have an intercom to talk to Matt in the basement. We don't need that. I promise we don't. Yeah, that was crazy. I don't know why. I don't know what he was doing right there. Yeah, she said I can just talk. He can hear me. I can't hear through the floors. So there we go. We're going to see what this defense can do right here. Oh, my gosh, we are so bad. Tune was away. I mean, he was on the practice squad, so it wasn't like someone who I think that they intended to, have play a game. Plus, they get a good look at him to see, for next year when they're looking at quarterbacks for backups. But we're going to have a toss over here. McCarthy's going to toss this thing left side. He's going to get about 3 yards, gets taken down. That was Justin Jefferson on that. Go, Panic, go! Yep, the Vikings should be ashamed. I hate them, and they're the worst franchise of all time. Bury your team in Lake Superior. I think I missed something. But they have an injury over there on the Vikings. So here we go. 1st down and 10, 1:11 to go in the second quarter. Clock is still ticking. Vikings have 3 timeouts. McCarthy's back to throw. He's going to toss it short, right side, and he's going to fall down. Or he gets out of bounds, and that's 2nd down. Oh, Wheelan first half MVP in my opinion, for real. I think he's the only one that really did some good stuff over here. Where did they find this Tune guy? I think your kicker or punter could do better. I mean, he was on a practice squad, so. Tune ain't the guy. I hate losing. Yeah, I mean, I don't think anyone ever thought he was the guy. But I do think that that's what they're doing. They're basically getting a look at him. I don't think he'll be around. We'll find out. But here we go. McCarthy going to toss. Oh, that thing is knocked out of the sky. Incomplete. Try to do a quick toss left side and knocked out of there. Yeah, right. Yeah, he had time. Yeah, they just got their hands up there, knocked it out of the sky over there. Usually I go against the Packers. 3rd down and 8. 54 seconds to go in the second quarter. Vikings have 3 timeouts. Packers have 2. Need a big defensive play right here. Yeah, because if they can shut it down right here, they still have a little bit of time. I mean, but do you think they can go down the field? But here we go. McCarthy back to throw. He's got too much time. Gets rid of it middle of the field. That's going to be completed past the 30 down to the 20-yard line. And that was a horrible, horrible play right there. Yeah, they figure they got to use a timeout right here, right? Philly boy said they used one. 46 seconds to go, and there you go. Timeout. Well, say, what the hell is going on here? I'll play that thing over here. So here we go, 46 seconds, 2 timeouts for each team. And we're gonna, they went right down there, dude. That was a big time play. Good protection. Started to kind of break down at the end. Not really though, but no, he was wide open, dude. Just runs right down to the 20-yard line. I'm almost happy I can't watch this game this time. You know what I mean? You don't need to see this. So here we go. Now McCarthy's gonna be in shotgun. Empty. Oh, he's got a man to his right. He's back to throw. He's throwing towards the end zone. And that's gonna be incomplete. Just a bit outside over there. Defense is starting to wake up by half. I mean, we're gonna need a lot from this defense. I mean, so far, not so bad, but they got a little something going right here. We need a pick six. 42 seconds to go. Oh, you almost had that one. Here we go. McCarthy's going to be a shotgun. Man to his right. They are just shy of the 20-yard line. McCarthy back to throw. He's rolling right. He's looking downfield. He yeets it. And that's going to be completed inside the 5. Right on the sideline. Good catch. And that sucked. Big game going down in New Orleans. I don't even have to check the scores. We got the scores on the bottom of the screen over here. Four for 6, 52 yards on this drive for J.J. McCarthy. Barney Rubble. I don't. Here we go. McCarthy's going to be shotgun. He's going to hand this thing off. They're trying to run it up the middle. He's going to be close, but that's not going to be a touch. I think about the 1-yard line, depending on where they mark it, because they kind of pushed him back. It's like cheering for a Pee Wee football team. Now we know what it feels like, being a Lion fan all those years. You know what I mean? This game made me apologize to my eyes and to time. You know what I mean? I'd rather be napping right now. You know what I mean? You get nothing except a timeout at 25. Our defense looks like some Swiss cheese. I mean, they are stopping them. I mean, it's 6-0, but yeah, they're gonna have to figure out how to stop this run. But I think we're fortunate, with the Vikings playing their people. But where at and who's playing? The Saints and Falcons are playing in Atlanta. Yeah, they got a 10-7 ball game over there. Atlanta over the Saints. But here we go, 2nd down and goal. I feel like the Vikings coach always has the same face. You know what I mean? No matter what's going on. Here we go, 2nd and goal. McCarthy's going to be under center. They're at the 1-yard line. Little I formation. They're going to hand it off to the fullback. Up the middle, touchdown for the Minnesota Vikings. Yeah, that would have been good. That was not good. So, C.G. Ham, touchdown. C.J. Ham. The Viking fans all seem happy.
I know.
They know season's over. They got one more enjoyment. But here we go. 23 seconds to go. They're getting ready for the extra point over here. It's up. It's gonna be good. Oh! No, you're good. You're good. You're good. Ivan's losing it. So there we go. We have a 13-0 ball game.
Ivan, keep drinking. It will numb the pain.
Unreal. Yeah, that sucks. It is what it is, though. You know what I mean? We kind of knew going into this game, sitting everyone. I'm actually surprised it's this close. That Vikings mascot sucks. I wish I wouldn't mind being a mascot. To dance around out there and do stuff like, oh! I think it'd be fun. Kind of hot, though. All right, so what's the slack over here? It seems like there's a lot of delays going on. I was thinking with CJ's wife, Stephanie, before the game, could be his last game. I was talking with CJ's wife, Stephanie, before the game. Could be his last game. There you go. I don't think he's active. Is he active today? I know Jordan Love's the backup in this game. Really funny in the second half they put Jordan Love in just to see what happens. So here we go. They're setting up for the kickoff. Seems to be taking a lot longer than normal. And hits the kickoff. And we're going to have ourselves a touchback. Wait. Yeah, because he was kind of in the field, but also in the end zone. So it's going to go to the 20-yard line because one foot was in the end zone and one was out of the end zone. I don't know why you would fair catch this. If it's that close, you just... I don't know. I guess it doesn't matter, yeah, because it's half. I'm going on and on. But I was just confused by that. We got 23 seconds over here. They're victory formation, but I don't think they call it that before half when you're down 13-0. So, yeah, they nailed this thing down. They're going to go into half. Packers down 13-0. They need to put Jordan Love in. Can't go into the playoffs with a 4-game losing streak. I mean, I think they already kind of decided that they're going to. This guy is an alcoholic at the wheel of the fun bus. Who are we talking about? Who are we going to play, Bears or Eagles? I think it all depends on the Bears. When did the Bears play next, I think, don't they?
Yeah, they play in between the evening game. Yeah, so
if they win, the Packers play them. If they lose, I believe, then
we play the Eagles then. Yeah.
So there we go. Anyways, we're at halftime. We're going to step away here for a few minutes. Appreciate everyone hanging out with us. 369 folks watching live across all the places right now, you know what I mean? And we will be back in just a few. Go, Pack, go. What a ballsy play, dude. Jordan Love's going to be in shotgun, empty backfield, dude. He's back to throw. He's got time. He's throwing it in the end zone. Incomplete. Intended for Christian Watson. Kind of like, I don't know what that was. Like a back shoulder throw. Let me check the replay right here. Yeah, I mean, dude, they're like, how did the ref not call that? He's got his hands. He's pushing him. I don't know how that's not something. That's got to be something. You know what I mean? To go with 4th down and 2. The offense is still on the field. But anyway, here we go. Jordan Love shaking. I think that's Brooks to his right. He's back to throw. He's tossing it left. He's going for the end zone. That's the Wicks. It's a touchdown, I think. There we go. Touchdown. What a ballsy play, dude.
Get him out of there, will you?
All right, there we are back. We got halftime 13-0 ball game over here. They're showing kind of like the highlights over here. Hammer the chat. What you want to talk about? Got any questions, things, topics? I don't care what you want to talk about. Let's talk about it. You know what I mean? And I'm trying to scroll up here and see if I didn't miss any of comments over here. Love needs live reps. Our offense will start flat in the playoffs again, like last year, with him basically not playing for almost 3 weeks now. Yeah, I get it. But I just think with all the injuries, they made that decision. I don't like going in, let alone Jordan Love kind of having in a little bit, but also just on the skid that they're on losing. But I kind of agree with it a little bit. Normally I don't. I just think in this situation, if you can get people healthy, I think that's better going to the playoffs than trying to beat the Vikings. And what if you start everyone and then you still lose? How does that go for your confidence going to the playoffs? Especially if you're without certain guys because of injuries. So, but I get it. I agree with you. I just it's a weird situation this season. If Chicago wins, it be Bears. If Chicago loses and Eagles win, we play Eagles. If both teams lose, we play Chicago. There you go, Timmy, breaking it down. Name that tune. What tune is that? Do 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 do. Come on, Pack, beat Vikings, suck you up. There you go. They're gonna come out here though in the second half. We're gonna see what's going on. We're looking at the playoff situation right here. Seattle 14-3, Bears 11-5. We're gonna see what they do. I missed a comment. Both teams losing today and Pack playing the Bears next week would be the best outcome of this week. Yeah, and that's going to be an insane game. You missed all the comments. I went back. Oh, we got ourselves a Grossi raid over here. Here we go. Shout that Sammy Grossi with the raid. All the comments are flowing. Be sure to tap that subscribe button. I appreciate Tom Grossi. He's an absolute man, dude. Whenever the Grossi raids come in, the comments just kind of like roll like it's like that game show. I appreciate y'all jumping in here, showing some love. You guys are awesome. And big shout out to Tom Grossi over here. I'm trying to look at the Grossi raid. We got Bear Dan. I shouldn't have said that out loud, so I might clip it. You know what I mean? I appreciate you being here. Yeah, next week, though, if it is the Packers and Bears, dude, it's going to be one of the most legendary Packer-Bear games in quite some time, maybe since 2010, you know what I mean? So I look forward to that. There we go. I'm just going to grab some of these comments over here. I appreciate it. Be sure to tap that subscribe button, tap the like button while you're here, you know what I mean? I'd appreciate that. And here we go. Grossi raid. I like that right there with the cheese. You know what I mean? You add cheese to any comment, it makes that comment just a little bit better. You know what I mean? There's so many people. I appreciate you. Grossi posse is the best posse in all the land. You know what I mean? What up? Matt Ramage. Go Pack Go, sending all the love from Missouri and Chiefs Kingdom. There you go. I appreciate you, Sam. You know what I mean? And the Chiefs, you know, hopefully the next year they can be right back at it. You know what I mean? I assume they will.
Hey, they're the same situation as us, injuries. Man,
yeah. They had a rough one, but I expect them to bounce right back. We family, bro, over there, you know, Grossi. Yeah, I do think that Grossi by far has, like, the best community. You've watched his streams before. We've talked about it. And, like his community, like how they're raising money, and just the interaction that they have even when they're not raising money, it's just a good. And they're nice people too. We got nice people over here too.
We've got family over here. Family.
Iowa here, it sucks. I've never been to Iowa. I've really never been anywhere. I went to New York once. That's basically that's the end of it outside Wisconsin. But I don't know. Iowa seems nice. They got lots of farms and whatnot. You know what I mean?
Dubuque is fun.
1999 last game of the year, shootout to try to outscore Cowboys for tiebreaker. What, are you just having a flashback over there, Kevin? What's going on? Well, I get what you're saying over here. But, yeah, I appreciate everyone who hopped in over here. I think they're all back over there, but that's pretty cool right here. My wife said she's been to Iowa. She's a world traveler.
See,
You know what I mean?
there you go, Michelle. I have been there plenty of times myself too.
You've
Yes.
been everywhere.
I've been to the Field of Dreams
You're
over
like
in Iowa
Johnny
too.
Cash. I've been everywhere, man.
Yeah.
I've been everywhere. That's a good song.
Yeah, I do have something here for you, Matt. Okay, another commenter sent in another picture. Okay, and everybody can guess who this is. Now, this person was a kid here getting an autograph from Bart Starr. Can you guess which commenter
I don't know.
this is
one.
as a kid? Take a guess.
Phil said he's been to Hawaii. I want to throw that one up there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Which island, Phil? I'm setting him up. I think he's going with Grumpy Old Men on this one. So.
But yeah, who is that?
Yeah.
Is that,
Who
is that
is
Philly
this?
boy?
Who? Yeah. Who do you think this is?
Yeah. How long was that flight to Hawaii, though? I want to know that too. I want to go to Hawaii.
That is
That's
a long flight.
flight.
I've got.
I'm gonna guess Phil on this.
You're gonna guess
maybe
Phil?
Kevin.
See, I've got a buddy that goes to Maui, and he says it's a very long flight. Yeah.
Oh yeah, to Hawaii.
Yeah.
So we're still at halftime here for anyone can't see the game. But yeah, I'm gonna say Kevin on this.
Okay, so
And that's not
Matt's saying
cheating because I didn't know
Kevin.
Kevin at that point. But I went to school with him, obviously. But I don't know. I think the hair, you know what I mean? Vinny knows. What does Vinny know?
Oh, see, I got him when he says I've been to Hawaii. It says what island? It says, "Come on, I want to lay ya."
From
You know,
Grumpy Old Men?
Yeah, Grumpy Old Men.
Yeah, I don't remember any line. That was a good movie, though. But I don't remember
yeah.
the references.
That was the best part of the whole movie were those little things at the end, you know?
Yeah, I don't remember it. I should watch it again. Those were good movies, though. So, who is it? Let us know. What's going on? What's the slap?
Who is it? Who is it? Well, I'm giving people a chance. I'm waiting for people to say
No one
who it
cares.
is.
I want to know.
Nobody cares? All right.
No,
all right.
not that
So,
nobody cares, but I don't think people are commenting.
And
Who do you
the
guys think
pers-
it is? I mean, I think it could be a few.
yeah, who do you think it is? All right. So,
I'm
all
guessing.
right, you ready? You're saying it's Kevin?
Yep.
All right. And the answer, if people want to know, is Kevin.
There you
It's
go.
Kevin. Yes.
I was right. I'm gonna give myself a koozie. You know what I mean?
Hey, and if you guys want to do this, if you guys think this is fun, doing this kind of thing, we could probably arrange something where people could do this if they want to send a picture. I think this is kind of fun doing this.
You're easily entertained.
I am. I am. Yeah.
But yeah, that score ticker on the bottom is pretty good. I like that. And the comments don't even block it. You know what I mean? That graphic, right? Kevin?
Oh, you
You
like
gotta
that?
use
Yeah,
that more for touchdowns.
it's
It should
good.
Be, it should be every touchdown, every field goal.
I could do that for the field goal if you want.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
We might just start paying him for using his likeness.
But
Got
be
ourselves
careful.
a
Be
Gatorade
careful,
right here.
Michelle. I could still use you.
You put my wife's picture on here, she'd probably come hunt you down.
She would actually.
She's one of the people that people tag her on Facebook, and she's like, "Well, deleted, blocked."
Honestly, I think I'm afraid of her. To be honest. So.
Get yourself a koozie for getting that right, Matt. You know what I mean? This one, I'm gonna take this one right here. But we are gonna do another giveaway in the third quarter, probably end of the third quarter. We'll throw that hashtag up there, and we'll do another one. But be sure, Wendy, who won the first one, if you're still here, make sure you message me. Sometimes people win and then they don't message me and I don't get it to them, and then it's like, that sucks. You know what I mean? But yeah, if you win, make sure you message me or email me, whatever you want to do.
All right, so what do we think is going to be the final score of this game?
The final score, I don't think we care. 27-30, Packers win it.
Wow. Oh, yes. It's a shootout. Toon does a shootout at the end.
That would be awesome.
Oh, see, yeah. Don't worry, Michelle. I will
Kevin
not
says
do
I'm not
anything
even
with your
smiling.
picture.
But
I will not, yeah, Michelle, I will not do anything with your picture because, yes, I feel like you could kill me. Yes.
So here we go. First half stats. Packers have 12 yards. The Vikings 244 rushing yards, 15 for the Pack, 70 for the Vikes, 174 passing yards for the Vikings. And you don't want to know how many for the Packers. -3 passing yards for the Packers. So they have less than they came here with. You know what I mean?
Go, Pack, go!
Joanna just spent money on store, got another crew and hat on the way. I appreciate you, Joanna. That's awesome. We're going to have the kickoff coming up over here. You know what I mean? Give her a little air horn. You know what I mean? All right, so they're geared up for the kickoff over here, and the Packers are going to start this thing. And there's a lot of empty seats over here today. And we're going to have a return inside the 5-yard line. It's the 15, 20, 25. He's trying to bounce it out right side, and that's going to be past the 30, and he goes out of bounds. Right around the 30.
You'd think this would be the time they'd fill the seats when prices are like $30 a ticket, you know?
Yeah, it's cheap. Robert said, I messaged you when you gave away the Golden Boy signed helmet, but you never responded. I never gave that thing away. That's this. That's funny. No, I ain't giving that away. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Tune's going to hand this thing off, and he's got Wilson for about 2 yards on the run. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing really there. Yeah, they just run up the middle, and it's kind of run into a bunch of people's backs. Eric says 17-13 Packers. There you go. That's going to be the final. Eric spoke it. It shall be done. 2nd down and 8 over here.
He knows, yeah.
Here we go. Tune's going to be under center. They're at the 32-yard line over here. He's got Wilson in the backfield. And they're going to pitch this thing. He's going to try to get it running up right side. And that's going to be a 1st down past the 40-yard line. Jordan Love pacing the sideline with his helmet on. Was he like, let me in, coach? I think he's probably wearing a helmet. He probably can hear the communication. That's probably why he's wearing a helmet. So here we go. Inside 14 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. It's 1st down and 10. Tune's going to play action. He's rolling right. He's got room. He's running out. He gets rid of it. That's going to be completed near the 50-yard line to 84. What's his name? I think it's Keeney Jones. I missed it. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know every player that that they're bringing up today. 2nd down and 3. Watson looks like he's ready to go in. Yeah, dude, I feel like, dude, if the Packers offense was out here, I feel like the way this game is going, it might be been a little bit different, but I feel like the Packers would be throttling them. Here we go. Hand this thing off. And Wilson, he's going to get the 1st down, and he's still moving. And he's still moving past the 40-yard line. Big run. He had contact the whole time, just kept his feet moving. But I do, because I feel like this I feel like if Jordan Love is in there and Christian Watson's in there, like the Packers defense has been able to kind of maintain this Vikings offense. But yeah,
we'd be crushing them right now if our
I feel like if the
string
offense was in, they'd be doing it. But it is what it is.
Yeah.
And here we go. Tune's going to be under center. He's going to hand it off now, and that's going to be a right side past the 35-yard line. 12:35 to go in the 3rd quarter. Why is Minnesota playing as many starters as they are? Just because it's a home game, I guess. I think it's because the last game of the season, they're not going to make the playoffs. They want to stick it to the rival. And I think they do want to see what McCarthy has and want one last opportunity to see, like, because I think that they have some decisions next year, quarterback-wise. So I don't blame them for playing their people, you know, in the end of the season. But if someone gets hurt, that would suck for their offseason. 2nd down and 5. Tune's going to be under center. And they're going to pitch this thing, and he's going to try to do it again. That's Brooks' zone. He's going to fall down behind the line of scrimmage. Get sacked. He'll try to run that thing right side. Different results.
Philly's excited about that one. Yeah.
Yeah, it could be some salary incentives, too, for people. I'm surprised they don't want to stop some of that. Especially guys like Jefferson, who just get 1,000 yards. He might have made some money.
See, there we go.
Yeah. Does anyone know how many starters on D that's playing? I'm not sure exactly. I know they can't sit everyone. So there's certain guys. I mean, I haven't really been paying attention. I'm about to check it out. But here we go. Tune's going to be in shotgun, 3rd down and 8. He's got Brooks to his right now. Quick. He faked a quick pass. He should have done it, though, because he goes down for a sack. He doesn't seem to sense pressure. People are running behind him because he did not sense him. He didn't sense that one earlier. Look at that old guy doing the skull chant. All right, I respect it. We don't make fun of old people around here. But here we go.
Oh, right.
I mean, yeah, you. I mean, people out in the world. Yeah, but he just didn't feel that pressure. You got to. That's all about being a young player too. So here we go. We're gonna have a punt. Unfortunately, on 4th down and 15. Should have went for it, bud. Here we go. That's a rocket ball. It's going to be about the 19-yard line, 14-yard line, rather. Fair catch. So that's where the Vikings are going to start this thing. Oh, I can't take it anymore. And then they celebrate like they sack someone that good. You know what I mean? And I mean, this game is what it is. But yeah, they're going to enjoy it. Matt, this quarterback doesn't have your vision. He really doesn't. You know what I mean?
Oh. Suit up, Matt. There you go.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I might have vision. I just don't have any physicality. Like, I got an old newspaper route injury. You know what I mean? I used to slang those papers. Oh, you ever play that game Paperboy? I was like that.
Oh, yeah.
But old injury, you know what I mean?
It's the old arcade injury with the bike handles. Yeah.
Toon had a start in 2023. Yeah, this is his second start. So, yeah. Should have played Ritter. I don't know the thought process there. If they didn't think he was ready, I don't know what they... I don't know. I have no idea. But I feel like they could have went either or. But I think because Toon was in the offense, that's probably why they went with him. He's been in the offense.
No, but I think
we suck again.
I think you had the good point because there's a good chance we may lose Malik Willis.
Yeah, and they want to see what
offseason.
they got if they do have a backup.
And
I don't
then
think they
getting
do.
Ritter now locks in a halfway decent backup for next year, you know?
Yeah, at least going into training camp.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't have to, but given the opportunity, because that's what they'll be doing next year. They'll probably draft a quarterback. Not crazy high. Obviously, they don't have crazy high picks. But I think they might draft a quarterback in the later round, and because that's kind of what they do, and they try to, you know, make him into a good quarterback. So we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see if Malik Willis is there. I don't think he's going to be. Matt said, am I the only one concerned that that only one of our wins is against a clinch playoff team, Chicago, and most of our losses are against clinch playoff teams? I mean, I guess the Panthers, because that loss looked bad at the time, and now they're a playoff team. But yeah, I mean, that's the thing, dude. This has been a very, very strange season because I feel like they lost games they should have won. They should be in a higher seed. They had a lot of injuries, but even with those injuries, they should have beat the Browns. Like, they shouldn't be losing those teams. And that affects you, like, going down the stretch here. But now they have to try to turn it on. And that's a very hard thing to do. Go into the playoffs and then just start to try to get hot after going on a 4-game losing streak. Obviously, this game is going to be different because this game, they kind of just gave away. They didn't play their guys, but...
Hey, there's a Viking fan. There's a Viking fan with a helmet on. Check this out on the screen.
Golden. When they got the Golden Globes, they got Golden.
It's right after they show Golden. You'll see.
Yeah, look at that guy. So, yeah, those have been around for a long time. Not exactly that one, and probably has. That guy looks like he's been doing it for a minute. All right, we're going to pass over here by the Vikings. Left side to Justin Jefferson. That's going to be about 8 yards. But, yeah, that was a cool one.
Yeah, the cut the cheese.
You know what I mean? Here we go. 2nd down and 2, 10-18 to go, and that's that. Gotta. Yeah, I would love to be able to keep Malik Willis, but I think he's gonna be a free agent. They're not gonna, there's nothing they can do anyways. But yeah, that's how it goes. He's gonna get his opportunity. Maybe the Titans will go after him. 2nd down and 2. We got a man in motion over here. He's gonna be under center. Did they take McCarthy out?
They took McCarthy out.
Did.
Yeah.
Okay, They're gonna run this thing left side. That's gonna be a 1st down for the Vikings. And they did take McCarthy, got benched.
Well, I think.
Was he hurt?
I think
thought
he was hurt.
Because they.
Yeah, he was hurt. He asked to come out. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see that. I missed that part. I thought maybe they just took him out as precaution because But yeah, hopefully he's all right. That just sucks, dude. You get hurt the last game. I mean, it doesn't seem like it's a major, but if you tear something crazy in the last game of the season, man, that ruins your whole offseason. But here we go. 1st down and 10. They're at the 25-yard line. They're going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his left. And they're going to throw this thing right side to Justin Jefferson. That seems to be their whole play. If you're Goot next year, how do you approach the draft and free agency with no first-round picks, top draft pick focus, and top free agent focus? I think I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to do some trades and try to get more picks, because that's kind of how the Packers do it. They're not going to trade and get their ones back or whatever, but I assume that they would try to do some trades, try to get more picks out of there. Free agency, I mean, I'm not sure. They got Micah last year. I can't imagine them going big and getting like a big name free agent, but we're going to see. Here we go. They're going to be under center over here. He's going to hand it off. He's going to try to bounce this thing left side. Nothing there. And that's going to be a loss.
Nothing.
And that's going to be third down. Who is the quarterback for the Vikings right now? Oh, here we go. Nope, that's J.J. McCarthy talking about. Talking about his injuries. Thing is, he plays rough. He gets after. He's a very physical quarterback. You see those injuries, ankle, concussion, those type of injuries happen when put your body out there like that. 3rd down and 2. We're at 8 minutes to go. They're going to be in shotgun. Jefferson's going to be in motion. Here we go. He's back to throw. Oh, he's going to go down for the sack. No, he keeps her moving over there. Oh, yeah, that is Brosmer, huh?
I was just going to tell you. I was waiting for you to finish talking, but it's Max
I was thinking
Brosmer.
that, yeah. I was like, oh, obviously, yeah, that's who it is, because he played a lot because McCarthy was out. And I was talking with someone else about him today. But anyways, here you go. Do you think the AFC is stronger than the NFC? I don't know, maybe. I don't know. That's interesting. Like, who do you see as like the number one in the NFC? I'm thinking obviously the Seahawks are number 1 seed right now. They're gonna have a punt over here, the Vikings, and the Packers. Well, that was a good punt right here, a boomer, and it's a fair catch about the 12. But I don't know. I'm kind of leaning AFC right now.
I don't know. I think it's pretty equal.
Yeah, I think it's very, very close. But if I had to pick one, Brosman 51 yards last week. Remember, Matt? Yeah, I don't know. Something like that. I forget stuff. I feel like we got to prioritize cornerback and free agent because most of the elite ones will likely be drafted in the first round. Yeah, cornerback is going to be a situation. I don't expect them to like make some monumental like free agent thing, but maybe Diggs. If they can figure out the contract situation, because I know if he's on there's a big number, but maybe if they can rework that or however they're going to do it. If he's here next year and they can see him in free agency or not free agent, but training camp, and kind of get him back in order and get him to play like he was before, or even to, get him back going in the right direction. I think he's a good player on defense too. But he hasn't been as of late. But I think different situation. He's got Micah there. He's got he's friends with McKinney, or he played with McKinney before. Maybe they can get him back happy and get after it. We need to get moving on offense, quick rhythm passes and runs. I'm texting LaFleur. Go over there.
Get on it.
Actually,
Ivan knows someone that knows someone that knows someone. Yeah, there we go.
That's why you see LaFleur on his phone.
Yep.
They could put what just happened to McCarthy is why they won't. Yeah.
See, I'm wondering what they're going to do about Rashawn Gary in the offseason.
Yeah, that'll be interesting. Yeah, I think there's going to be a lot of decisions. Obviously, every team has them, but the Packers, they're going to, because Rashawn Gary has a big number. For people scared for Packers being a 7th seed and losing to playoff teams, only one of the last 10 1 seeds won the Super Bowl. Seeding really doesn't matter. It really doesn't. It matters about getting hot in the playoffs. Now, can the Packers be that team that gets hot? And when they won the Super Bowl in 2010, and I'm not saying comparing this to that team, but I'm saying is like they weren't like projected as like this great team. But then when they went to Atlanta for sure and kind of steamrolled them, they're like, all right, this team's a problem. So that's what it is. It's like, can you get hot? Who's going to be the team to get hot? And we're going to see. But Mitch says Giants are starting to put it to the Cowboys. Yeah, what's the score on that one? I'm trying to look at that. Okay, we got 16-10 Giants over the Cowboys. 3rd quarter, 9:52 to go over there. That's nice having it right in the bottom of the screen over there, you know what I mean? McCarthy is a bust. Here we go, 1st down and 10. Toon's going to be pitching this thing right side to Brooks. And they shut this play down as a flag. That's going to be false start. Gary looks like he lost a step big time. Yeah, he's not getting the pressures he was. I love me some Rashawn Gary, but yeah, like they have to figure that out because the expensive one right there. First down and 15, 7:08 to go in the third quarter. Oh, they just disqualified a player, huh? In the Cowboys-Giants game. All right, here we go. Tune back to throw. He's in the end zone. He's rolling right. Is he going to run with it? He's going to run with it, and he's still on his feet, and he's able to get the first down. He's pushed out of bounds, and there you go, Tune. When he's got a scamper, he's kind of got some wheels on him. I wouldn't say wheels, but he can definitely evade some players. Oh, okay, the Giants just scored again. There we go. 22-10 now, Giants. There you go. Cowboys suck, you know what I mean? Number 41, Dallas player, 22-10, Giants lead. All right, so there we go. But Tune's over here. He's going to be under center, first down and 10. They're at the 23-yard line. He's going to pitch this thing. They're trying to run it up the middle with Brooks, and he goes down. But if he could have stayed on his feet, he could have had something there. That's going to be a decent gain, though. It's going to be second down and 3. More Brooks, more happiness. Or more unhappiness. Phil doesn't like Brooks. I don't know it's a weird thing. Love looks like he's getting ready to come in and play. He's got his helmet on. Yeah, he's had it on. I think it's because he can hear the play calls. That's the only thing I can think of. Or he's just comfortable with the helmet on. But yeah, he's been having that thing on. He's like, I'm ready, dude. Here we go, second and 3. They're at the 30-yard line. He's going to hand it off. Brooks, left side. He's got the first down, trying to cut it up a little bit near the 40-yard line. That was a rough tackle. A little spun him around, smashed him in the ground a little bit. First down and 10. 5:40 to go in that third quarter. Favorite Packers backup quarterback of all time? I mean, that's, do you consider Aaron Rodgers the backup? Brett Favre was technically a backup. I think Doug Peterson I'd go. Doug Peterson, favorite backup of all time. Just because he was a backup for a long time, and he was funny, and obviously ended up coaching. But we're going to have a run over here. Brooks, left side. They pitch it to him. Oh, no, that was Wilson. Wilson! And then, they don't block for him. Second down and 5 over here. But, yeah, I would go Doug Peterson on that. But we got, Matt Flynn as well. Eric says Buffalo should destroy the Jets and have momentum for the playoffs. Yeah, I think that the Bills, could this be the year? Here we go. They're going to have I think they're running this thing. I missed it, but I think it's a first down. Or maybe not. I don't know. Looking at the comments over here. First down and 10. 4:33 to go. The clock is still ticking. They're talking about Jordan Love and Ronica Stone. They're having a baby. So there you go. Oh, yeah, Jim McMahon, too. Yeah, Matt Flynn, Jim McMahon, Mark Brunell. Yeah, there were some good ones. Even Kurt Warner. He wasn't really a backup. He was just in camp.
Yeah.
Here we go, first and 10. Tune's going to be under center. Oh, he trips, but he's rolling left. He stays on his feet. Now he's trying to cut around the corner, and he's going to run out of bounds. A lot of running for about a half a yard. Or none.
That was a lot of effort for nothing, actually. Yeah.
That thing. Should have just threw it.
Here you go for that one.
You get nothing.
Matt Flynn was my favorite behind Rodgers because Flynn will hold the record for the most touchdowns in a game, I believe. I think that was tied, but at that time it was the record.
Here we go. Brooks is in the backfield. Here we go, Philly.
Here we go. Second down and 10. 3:30 to go in the third quarter. 10's going to be, I think he's going to hand this thing off. He's going to pitch this thing right side, and Brooks falls down right over the line of scrimmage. Brooks and Doom. Every time I hear Ronica Stone, I think of Veronica Corningstone from Anchorman. That's a good movie right there. Third down and 9. So here we go. Tune's going to be this kind of a funky formation over here. He's back to throw. Oh, he got pressure up the middle. He's going to go down for a sack. Untouched. Jackson gets in there for the sack. Viking fans celebrating.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you're beating our backups, you know?
No, I
Doug
mean,
Flutie.
I don't blame for celebrating. You're at a game. Your team's winning. What are you going to do? Are there any positive takeaways from this game so far?
Wheeling.
Yeah, I
Our
think that they
kicker's
punted
awesome.
all right. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We've got a great punter.
I mean, I think if you just get out of this game healthy, not any major injuries. I mean, to anyone, even death pieces, you don't want anyone getting hurt. But yeah, I don't think there's going to be too much positives. Here comes the punt. And he's going to be inside the 5-yard line. He's going to have a return on this, but can he get the solo tackle? He does. Nice job. Good special teams right there.
See, there was a good positive right there.
Yeah, that was
See?
good. That was good special teams right there. Solo tackles on a punt isn't all that common for the Green Bay Packers all the time. You know what I mean? Yeah, Love is recovered, so that's a positive. All right, we're going to step away. We're at commercial. I'll be right back. You know what I mean? He saves the game, 28-21, and Michigan seals the deal. Let's go! They're celebrating the end zone. The fans are going crazy, and the Green Bay Packers are going to beat the Chicago Bears, baby. All that talk all week from Bears fans, and this is how it goes down. Caleb Williams throws the interception to
This one, Grandpa.
What are you drawing?
I draw me walking a dog if I had a dog.
Where's my donut?
I have no idea.
I like your drawings.
Thank you.
Hey kids, do you hate the Bears? Do you like Mad Ramage? Now you can do both by wearing this cool merch. Order yours today.
All righty, we are back over here. Did Bo Melton get hurt? Someone's saying in the chat over here. He said, oh, yeah, we're doing that giveaway over here. I guess my dad had a perm for a bit. All right, so here we go. If you type in hashtag koozie2 in the comments, you are going to be in for a koozie giveaway. We'll do it a little bit over here. But here we go. They're going to be under center over here. First down and 10. He's got a man in motion. They're going to hand this thing off right side, and there goes the Vikings to start this thing. He's going to get to about the 10-yard line, about 2-yard gain. 1:40 to go in the third quarter. Timmy says, I would like to see Love go in and give us a chance to win the game. It may not matter, but would be nice to win double-digit games back-to-back years. Hang on a second. Here we go. They're looking to throw. That's going to be completed. That's going to be a first down for the Vikings, down to the 20-yard line. But, yeah, I don't think that they're going to be bringing Jordan Love in here. That'd be something. Bring him in, and all of a sudden they come back and win. But I think they probably could, too. But, yeah, get those comments in there. Hashtag koozie2, and you could win a koozie over here. You know what I mean? First down and 10, 55 seconds to go in the third quarter. Here we go. They're going to be under center. Hands it off, running it left side, and that's going to be to the 25-yard line. Yeah, they're not going to send Jordan Love in.
No.
Actually, I think that they're praying that Toon doesn't get banged up so they don't have to. 25 seconds to go in the third quarter. Brosma's going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to the left. Now he's got a man in motion. Come on, defense. Be nice to get like a pick six right here. Just get things flowing. We're inside 10 seconds to go in the third quarter. I don't think they have to snap this ball. And they're not going to. What a bunch of cowards.
And that's going to be the end of the quarter. Yeah.
Yeah, so, excuse me. Hashtag Packers nothing. End of the third quarter. Yeah, be sure to get those hashtag QZ2 comments in there to be in this thing. And we'll pick this during the next drive or maybe the next commercial or whatever. But they're at commercial. We're going to hang out right here. And let's see if the Packers can make this a ball game. We have 397 folks watching live across all the places right now. I appreciate you hanging out with us today. And yeah, so dude, I was looking at that last commercial. I was kind of looking at my phone and at that last post. I made a halftime score post, and dude, so many people got like they're just giving up like on this season. Like, there's no way we could win next week. Like, I get it that people are like, I'm a realistic and all that. I get it. It's going to be tough for the Packers to go through this playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. Like, it would. But I do believe that they can beat the Bears. If they play the Bears at Soldier Field, the Packers will be in that game. That will not be a blow by any means. That's going to be a football game. It's going to be a hard-fought game by both sides. So if you want to quit, you want to give up, go on and do it. But I still have faith, baby. This game sucks, though. You know what I mean?
See, and I agree with you. I feel the same way. You know, I still think they have a really good shot at doing something, even with the banged up with the injuries of that. But once again, don't be surprised if we get knocked out of the playoffs.
Because not by the Bears, though.
Not by the Bears. No, we will not get knocked out by the Bears.
Not by the Bears. But there we go. There we go. Hashtag Koozie2 to get yourself. Look at it. He wants to win a koozie. Look, we got all types of different ones, right? We got got like a spider on it. Football, beers, chaos. Matt Ramage show. Then nice little design on the back. And then we got this one, Green Bay, and I got the hoodies like that. A fine football city. That's what it says. You know what I mean? And then this one, we got ourselves a Victory Monday koozie. So, I think there's some other ones too. I did those ones I got over here. But good luck to everyone. You know what I mean? Dude, for real, dude. You're talking about that. You just don't give up, especially going into the playoffs, playing the Bears. That's winnable. It's going to be tough. Yeah. I think it'll be tough for both teams. But after that, we're going to see what's what. But sounding like the Cowardly Lion from the Vinny of Oz. I do believe in spooks. I do believe in spooks. I do. What is that?
Vinny of Oz. My God, Phil.
Here we go. 2nd down and 4. Brosmer is going to be play action. Looking to throw. Throws it right side on the sideline. That's going to be completed to Justin Jefferson. He's trying to stay on his feet. And, oh, my goodness, he gets knocked out of bounds. A lot of pushing going on over here.
See, that was Phil Cream Cheesy.
I just want to play the Bears and kick their butts. Shut them up. Yeah, I would love to be the team that knocked the Bears out of the playoffs. Yeah, Justin Jefferson, though, dude, he's a dog. This is one of the toughest Packers games to watch in the 2017 season after Rodgers broke his collarbone. Yeah, like when they just ain't got the guys in there, I think it takes it a little bit away from it anyways. But here we go. Brosmer's going to hand this thing off. They're looking to run the left side. And he's still going a little bit. It'll be a 4-yard gain on that. 2nd down. They are playing their starters today so they can get injuries as well. Come fans believe W in them. There we go. More ring light, Vinny. What's that? I got a ring light right here. 2nd down and 5. Here we go. Brosman's going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his left. They're at the 46-yard line. Here we go. Back to throw. He's dancing around. He's throwing it deep. He's looking right side. Can they get an interception? Incomplete.
But it looks like there's a flag.
Is that going to be pass interference? The flag was right there. Unbelievable. Oh, remember Deshaun Kaiser?
Two flags.
Deshaun Kaiser, dude. I met him one time at the charity softball game, and he said, "Hey, man, I love your IG, Instagram." Like he watches my stuff.
Illegal contact.
Like on the defense. So automatic first down. There's a whole lot going on there, but what breaks down to it's going to be first down. Yeah, but shout out to Kaiser. I wonder if he still watches my Instagram. He didn't follow me though. He just saw it. I'm like, hey, you could have hit that follow button. You know what I mean? But there we go. So that's going to be down there a little bit. He ran into him, put his hands up, wasn't looking back for the ball. So now they're going to be at the 22-yard line, first down and 10. Brosmer's going to be under center. He's got a man in the backfield over here. They're going to hand it off to that man. He's going to try to cut it in. Gets to about the 19-yard line. But yeah, but still, if you're running at them and you got your hand up, I mean, they try to put their hands up, but if you're not looking back at the ball and you get contact, they're going to kind of call that on you. Pass interference on a player we don't know. Here we go, 13:06 to go in the fourth quarter at second down and 7. Remember, for Sunday Night Football, we'll be back here doing a watch party, so come hang out. Here we go, Brosmer is going to be shotgun. He's got a man in motion, a man to his right. I think the Packers jumped, and that's going to be incomplete. He dropped it, but I don't know if that was a free play. Yes, it was. There's a flag.
Yeah.
I saw him jump, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah, it's going to be 2nd and 2.
Yeah, so there you go. There you go. A turnover's coming. Ivan can feel it.
Can you feel?
I think that's constipation. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you might want to take that little break, that little potty break, Ivan.
Matt, is someone used that Kaiser story to try and pick up ladies at a bar? I'm just saying, I'm kind of a big deal. You can use it. You know what I mean?
I know Kaiser.
Second down and 2. Brosmer's in shotgun. Arcade's going to hand it off out of shotgun up the middle, and they're trying to keep it moving. That might be a first down. Very, very close. But make sure you get all the hashtag Koozie2 in, and we're going to pick this thing here in a little bit. I can feel it in my plums. Third down and 1, 12:25 to go in the fourth quarter. Kaiser. All right, here we go. Brosmer. Where we got? Third down and 1. I think they're just going to hand this thing off. And nope, play action. He's rolling right. He's got pressure. Dumps it off, though. That's going to be completion to about the 5-yard line. He goes out of bounds. And the Vikings are knocking on the door yet again. Hey, what's up, Dennis? What are you? You're here for sure. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I appreciate you being here, dude. And you got the Koozie2 in there, you know what I mean? You're in the giveaway. So here we go. First down and goal, 11:34 to go in the fourth quarter. Yeah. Yeah, there was a lot of penalty yards on this thing. 54 plays for the Vikings, 35 for the Packers. 19 first downs for the Vikings and only 8 for the Packers. Hey, man, I'm joining a little late today. Just got out of work, you know what I mean? Got to work. Appreciate you being here, though, Dennis. Ooh, Wisconsin going to Michigan, huh? Saturday. That should be fun. Welcome, Dennis. Gonna pull a Wendy and win a koozie, all right? You know what I mean? Just come right in here and win this thing. Here we go. First down and goal. This drive, 5 rushes, 3 passes, 87 yards, 5:21 off the clock. Come on, defense. Right here, dig deep, baby. Let's get the turnover for a touchdown. Brosmer's going to be in shotgun, first and goal. He's got a man to his left. Now he's got a man in motion. And he's back to throw. He's got too much time. He's running out. He falls down. Oh, he gets up, and the ball comes out. So he falls on the ground, not touched, gets up, gets lit, fumbles the ball. The Packers jump on the ball, and now they got to figure out what's going to go on. Are they going to screw the Packers out of this? Yep, fumble recovered by the defense.
Yes.
Yeah, he tripped on his own player, and then he just stood up. He thought it was over, but the Packers like, nah, it ain't. Pow! And they hit him, and that ball came out. Big time play right there. The most exciting thing that's happened in this game for Packer fans. Do you think Garrett getting a sack record today? Oh, possibly. When do they play? Yeah, he just
I think,
fell right
aren't they
down.
playing right now? Or
Playing right now? All right. Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was noon or 3. But, yeah, so we will see. He's a dog. All right, we're at commercial. We're going to walk away here just for a second. When we come back, we will pick the winner, and we'll be right back after these messages.
Nicolay Law is a team that everyone trusts when everything is on the line because we have the resources, we have the expertise, and we care. You're fighting against large corporations, large insurance companies. If it was up to them, they would give our clients 0. And so what we do, and what I do personally, is fight to make sure that doesn't happen. We care about them and their family. It's not just about the legal services and the legal representation, but it's about the person. Here at Nicolay Law, we are in your community, and we're here to serve you.
That boy is good.
Good and terrible.
Today, Junior?
Well, we're waiting.
All righty, how we doing? All right, so let's go ahead and spin this wheel right here for this koozie giveaway. All right, so if you put the hashtag koozie2, you are in it already. We're still a commercial over here like a Joey.
Okay. Are we set and ready to go?
Let's go. They're coming back from commercial over here, but that's all right.
So good luck to everybody that entered this. And here
spin that magical wheel.
Here we go. And it's spinning his.
Here we go, Tune, back to throw. Oh, he gets pressure up the middle. He goes down hard.
And here we go for the koozie.
So let's see who's going to win the koozie. Oh, Joey almost, Stacy almost, Joanna! There we go. Joanna wins yourself a koozie. Congratulations. I know you're very excited to win this koozie. Be sure you message me. You can Facebook message me, whatever, and let me know where to ship that thing. But here we go, 2nd down and 20. Tune's back to throw. Going to toss this thing quick, and that's going to be no, I think the ball came out. I think he might have been down already, though, but that was a very short reception anyways. They're saying incomplete.
So congratulations. Hey, the ladies took it today.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Know how to get, here I go back to work tomorrow. Gaines, first time in 2026, some people say to me, Packers suck. You know, they'll say that once in a while. You know what I mean? They're just telling lies, so. Here we go, 3rd down and 20. Best out of 3 koozie spins. So here we go, 3rd down and 20. Here comes Tune, going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his right. They're at the 15-yard line, 10:38 to go. He's back to throw. He's rolling right, dumps it off, gets it to Wilson, and that's going to be short of the 20-yard line, but a 3-yard gain or so there. Sometimes in a tune-up game, it's tuned down. Tuned down for what? Rigged. Congratulations, Joanna. Maybe we'll do another one tonight, you know what I mean? And there you go. Congratulations. Yeah, we're doing Sunday Night Football tonight, so maybe we'll do some more. 4th and 16, and guess what? MVP of this game is on the field. We're going to be fun.
The MVP, Mr. Whelan.
And here comes the banger of a punt. That's a nice, beautiful punt. He's inside the 20-yard line on this thing, and that's fair caught. So down to the 18.
See,
nice
and
punt.
That's what an MVP does right there.
Tune is buttered sausage. Let me tell you about buttered sausage. You ever see that clip?
Oh, yes. Yes. Gary Busey. Yes.
Gary Busey. I follow him on Instagram, dude. Dude's wild.
Dude,
he does that when they're like, hey, we want to talk about this. He goes, I want to talk about buttered sausage.
I love his Canadian goose one he has now, too.
Yeah, he sells autographs on Instagram. Oh, here we go. Needed Sorrell to return the fumble for a touchdown, and he tripped up. You know what I mean? Oh, here we go. I'm sick of this poop pudding. Yeah, it's not fun watching a team get, and just not playing, But
Mr. Toon is 4 for 8 for 22 yards so far.
There you go. What's up? What's up? Your favorite hillbilly? You guys are getting shut down. Just had to come out and say that. Loving it. Yeah, our backups are in, and we're getting ready for the playoffs. You guys are getting ready for those U-Hauls to back up. Beep, beep, beep. They're probably already in the facility. After the game, they just throw everything in the U-Haul and just on their way they go. Punting is winning. That's Iowa football. Come on, Pack. No, in this game, that's about the best they're going to get right here. I enjoyed watching the clips of Gary Busey singing Christmas songs to his followers. Yeah, Gary Busey's awesome.
Yes.
Yes. Great job, Matt. Thanks for a great time. Way better than Joe Buck and Troy. Yeah, they're not doing this game, but yeah, I appreciate that. You know what I mean? I don't even know the guys are doing this one. I am loving giving crap to the Vikings fans, only beating our second string by 13. Yeah, kickers are people too, you know what I mean? No, the Packers got themselves a good punter. Hopefully they don't need him too much next week. McCarthy played one play into the second half, so his prop bets counted. That is funny. Hey, I did do a prize picture before I did this, before we went live. So let me check out. All right, I took McManus to get a field goal. Didn't have check to score. Nope. Yeah, Matthew go. All right, it's not looking good. It's not looking good. I ain't gonna lie to you. Here we go. 1st down and 10. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about my prize picks anymore. Here we go. 1st and 10. They're going to be under center over here. He's going to hand this thing off. You're trying to up the middle. A lot of room there. That's going to be a 1st down. He's still moving, and that was a ridiculously long run. I think we got an injury, too. All right, looking at the playoff picture. We've seen it before. Obviously, the Packers are locked into the 7th seed. Seattle up there on top. Tampa Bay 8-9. And Carolina in the hunt. Yeah, I saw that. Bullard looks like he got hurt. Yeah, so he's on one knee over here. And the training staff's coming out. I don't bet. I don't really consider it betting. You make some picks, you know what I mean? All the money that I put in, it just keeps rotating. I'll have one big win, then it dwindles down. Then I get one big win, and dwindles down. Hopefully that injury is not bad, but it doesn't look real good. Especially like knee injuries. I don't know if it was, if he got the win now. I didn't really see what happened, but he was sitting there on one knee there. But yeah, he is hurt. But here we go. We're going to find out what's going on there. But while we're sitting here, be sure to come hang out tonight. Sunday Night Football. We're going to be doing that game. I forget what game it is even, but it's a good one. It's for
Ravens versus the
Ravens.
Steelers.
My memory gone. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Ravens Steelers. Possibly Aaron Rodgers' last game. We're gonna find out. But and then this week, probably won't do a show tomorrow, but we'll probably have one Tuesday. Pick some games. It's not going to be the Pick'em League because that's going to be done, but we'll talk about the playoff games and whatnot. Obviously, Packers, Bears, and then Thursday we'll probably do a stream as well. Wednesday we won't do one this week. I'll make a post talking about all the live streams, but who knows? Maybe I'll have a pre-recorded podcast with someone talking about this playoff game. You know what I mean? But yeah, more injuries, not good. Let me tell you about a man named Rajas. I don't know what that is. That reference?
Or Rajas?
I don't think I understand the reference. See, my memory don't work like that. You know what I mean? Garrett just got the sack record with 5 minutes left in the game. Oh, there you go. I'm sure I'll see the clips. There isn't Jim Smith to play safety. No, they don't. I get what you're saying there. They're saying he shouldn't have been in there, but there's only so many people, like, obviously you know that, like, on a team, so they have to pick and choose who's going to have to play. And, one of the guys that you don't want to go down. I mean, you don't want anyone going down, but that ain't good. Hopefully it's not bad. Will I get another chance to win prizes this season? Absolutely. We're going to keep it going. The koozies, we'll probably do some koozie giveaways tonight. Koozies are easier to give away because when I give away shirts and hoodies and stuff, that does get kind of pricey. You know what I mean? For me. So, yeah, I think the koozies, and once in a while we'll do other giveaways too. Maybe the playoffs will be like the Giants against the Patriots this year. They won the Super Bowl Cinderella story. Yeah, I mean, a lot of the Super Bowl winners, that's kind of how it is. It's not the ferocious team. Someone gets hot. But here we go. First down and 10. 9:21 to go in the fourth quarter. Here come the Vikings. They're going to hand this thing off. He's going to he bounces it left side, and he's got a little bit of room. That's going to be a first down. He's past the 50, 45. He's still on his feet. Gets down to about the 40. Gets knocked out of bounds. Tackle, bro. What are we doing? Katie says, my birthday is Tuesday. My wish to end Bears season. There you go. I hope you get your wish. Happy early birthday, if we don't see you. But otherwise, come hang out Tuesday night, 7:30 p.m. Central Time. We'll be talking Packers and whatnot. Feels like hashtag cozy nap. That's what I'd be doing if I wasn't doing a watch party. I wouldn't probably be sleeping. I'd be laying on the couch watching this game because, you know what I mean? I probably would have fell asleep. Here we go. First down and 10. Brasma is going to be under center. I formation over here. And they're going to hand this thing off up the middle. If I was them, I just wouldn't even throw it again. That's going to be a decent little run there. 4 yards or so up the middle. There you go. Got that record. Someone just said that. But absolutely. Awesome. Over here. Happy birthday, Katie. You know what I mean? The future Gary Bears. Is Willis a free agent next year? Because if he is, that would be a big backup loss. Yeah, he is. He's going to be gone. I like me some Malik Willis, but he's going to get an opportunity. Here we go. Second down and 5. He's going to be a shotgun. Split backs over here. Back to throw. Okay, he's got time. He's running out. Tosses this thing on the screen, and that's going to be completed for a first down. He kind of got rocked at the end there. Didn't seem to face him, though. 7:37 to go in the fourth quarter. This is a really fun game.
And I just realized we haven't had a Bears still suck moment at all in this game yet.
Yeah, we don't need it. I'm not in the mood for dancing.
Yeah.
I'm just not a believer in going into the playoffs cold like this in any sport. Yeah, I generally agree with you. I just think this year, what they were already on a losing streak, we're gonna have a run up the middle here by the Vikings. Nothing there. Every year, I never like sitting your starters when everyone's healthy. Everything kind of got something going, but they have a losing streak already. And if they were banged up and they thought that was best to sit some guys, just get ready for the playoffs. But I get you going in there, kind of backing into the playoffs. Usually doesn't work out well for people because even when those teams kind of get hot. Usually, like even like 2010, the Packers were hot kind of going into the playoffs. To just go in there cold like that, I don't know if they were hot, but they were at least not on a 4-game losing streak. Here we go. Second down and 10. Brasma is going to be under center at the 28-yard line. Play action. Looking to throw, dumps it off on a screen. And he's got a little bit of room. That's going to be a first down for the Vikings. Is there Everclear mixed with orange Gatorade? This is some game.
Oh, is that Everclear mixed with
no.
orange Gatorade?
No, I wish it was. We should have a Vikings run held hands. But, yeah, here we go. 5:53 to go. First down and 10, 13-0 ball game. And the Vikings are inside the 20-yard line now at the 17. Brosma's going to be under center. Got a little I formation going on here. And they're going to hand this thing off. He's going to try to bounce it left side. Not a lot of room there. He even gets back to the line of scrimmage when he shouldn't have. Even when they succeed, they fail. Looked like I picked the wrong day to stop sniffing glue. You know what I mean? Those New Year's resolutions, you know what I mean? Got to stick with them.
Good old airplane reference. Yes.
Second down and 10. Here we go. Green Bay, I'm being realistic, isn't winning the upcoming Super Bowl. All that 2010 celebrities is all bull. And it doesn't mean anything. I mean, it doesn't mean anything, but it shows. Here we go. We're going to have a quick Brosner almost intercepted, tip ball. No, it's not to say that because it happened in 2010, it can happen again. My point, even with 2010, it's not even just the Packers. You look at some of those Giants teams, it's about getting the playoffs and getting hot. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but I guarantee the Packers are going to beat the Bears next year or next week in Soldier Field. They will win a playoff game. I guarantee you that. Now, to say that they're going to win the Super Bowl, that's saying a lot. They have a long road ahead of them. But looking ahead to the first game, I do think that Packers are going to beat the Bears. Here we go. Third down and 10. But, yeah, you watch the Packers in the last 4 weeks, obviously since Parsons' injury. You're not like saying, hey, this is the team right here. But we'll see what happens. They're going to toss this thing left side. And that's going to be nothing there. Loss of yards. But and that's the thing, too, with this defense. Is just, last few weeks just giving up the run. It doesn't make you feel real hopeful. But I always got faith, baby. We're playing on house money, really, with all the injuries. Yeah, it is. That's kind of what it is. Like, you're going to the playoffs. It's just, you're in the playoffs. Let's see what happens. I really wanted to beat the Bears, but, like, I'm not, like, cocky where I'm like, oh, they're just going to steamroll everyone. Like, there's going to be some battles. But I do think that they can win next week. But here we go. We're going to have ourselves a field goal attempt over here by the Vikings. And that's going to be up and good. There we go. 4:09 to go, and that's going to be a 16-0 ball game over here. We got the Jaguars routing the Titans. That makes sense. Titans are trash. I'm saying they are winning the Super Bowl. There you go, Ivan. I'm just going to go one game at a time right now. I'm laughing right now. You know what I mean? We are pretty funny over here. I appreciate you, Kevin. Who still has a chance of winning the pick'em? We got a few people. We're going to talk about that Tuesday. Actually, because we'll probably be announcing that winner on Tuesday. It's down to it. It's close. You got a close race down to the end. They're showing the Browns, Bengals. Oh yeah, they're showing that record sack over there. If not the Packers in the Super Bowl, who you got? I'm really feeling the Jaguars and the Rams. I do think the Rams are going to be a hard out. I think for the AFC, I'm kind of going Bills. I think the Bills, maybe it's their time. You know what I mean? Go Pack, go. Bears still suck. Packers till I die, no matter who our head coach is. You know what I mean, Dennis? Oh, yeah, Seahawks are going to be a tough one, too. Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah.
These playoffs are going to be tough, dude. Like, we beat the Bears, and then we'll figure out what's what. That's just what they have to do. Bears are the fake ID of the division. No way they even sniff the Super Bowl. And I absolutely do not think that the Bears are going to go anywhere near the Super Bowl. I think they're going to lose next week. But even if it goes away where we don't play them, I just don't see them doing it. Here we go. And here comes the kickoff over here. They're going to return this thing from about the 5-yard line. He's at the 15, 20, 25. He got past the 30. And now he's past he about to the 40-yard line. Wilson goes down. So they're going to start this thing about the 40. I blame Matt Ramage for today's loss. You know, a lot of people blame me. Like, if I predict a win, they're like, oh, you said, yeah, it's your fault. Like, what? How's it my fault, man? I'm not the only one to predict games. You know what I mean? Can the Packers just run the clock out here and call it a game? For real, dude. I'm hungry. I want to be done. Just walk off. We're done. Aaron's, I think the Bears lose today. That'll be interesting. I'll be watching that while I eat and get ready for this Sunday night foosball game. You know what I mean? We should have went live the whole day. All right, they're going to be running this thing inside the 40-yard line. 3:54 to go. Not Ramage's fault. A different Matt. Packers have only attempted 8 passes so far. Tune has been sacked on 4 of them. Better hope he never has to play again. I don't think he ever will. I mean, like I say, he was on the practice squad. Isn't he a guy most Packer fans even heard of? Look at that. We got Grub upstairs, too. You know what I mean? Timeout, Minnesota over here. 3:32 to go in the 4th quarter. We will put the Bears in hibernation next week. I like that.
Yes.
Time to go 9-9. 2nd and 7 over here. 3:32 to go, and they're all hugging and whatnot over here. Did he do something?
No, I think they're taking some of their starters out of the game now. Their starters on defense, they're taking them out, putting backups in. Yeah. So see how the Vikings kept their starters until like 3.5 minutes?
Yeah, no, but it seems like he did something he was supposed to do because they're showing his family.
Well, they said this might be like his final game.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. Yeah, there you go. Harrison Smith last game. Because I was saying they were showing him love, and I was like, there's a reason for that, not just because they're pulling people out. So you were wrong, Vinny. No, it just seemed weird. And obviously he's he deserves that. So here we go, 2nd down and 7. Here you go. Tune's going to be undescended, rolling right. He's looking. He's got Matthew Golden. He gets it, and that's going to be a 1st down. Matthew Golden steps out of bounds. Here we go. Harris Smith is leaving. He is allegedly on an all-time great and 0-time world champion Minnesota Vikings. You got to give props to the good players, though. He said, goose egg? Yeah. It's happening when you got practice squad quarterback going in here. And here we go. They're going to hand this thing off. Oh, he's got a little bit of room. Here comes Brooks. That's going to be a 1st down inside the 40-yard line.
Uh-oh. It's been a while.
Go, Pack, go!
There we go.
1st down and 10. We will score right here. Let's go down here and score.
I mean, we still got, 2.5 minutes for Golden to get his touchdown this season?
3 minutes. Yeah. So here we go on my TV.
Oh,
Tune's going to be at the center. He's got a man in the backfield. That's going to be Brooks. He's going to pitch it to him. He's trying to cut it up the middle, and he's going to get close to the 30-yard line before he goes down. 2:44 to go. 2nd down and 5. But not Harrison Smith. Who's the camera dude? All right, here we go. 2nd down and 5. I feel like they're showing everything but the game over here. Tunes hands it off. He's going to cut it up, and that's Wilson goes down short of the 1st down. 2:10 to go in the 4th quarter. What a joke. What's a joke? Did they sat all their people? You don't have to be a champion to be an all-time great player. Ever hear of Dan Marino?
True. Very true.
I agree with that. But we're still going to troll you know what I mean? 2 minutes to go, 16-0 ball game. And here we go. I'm going to use the bathroom right quick. Or I should say it more discreetly. I'll be right back.
God. Get him out of there, will you?
And we are back over here. 2 minutes to go in this ball game. 430 folks watching live right now across all the places. I appreciate you. And here we go. Who's this zip it for? Is that for Glenn? I know him. That makes sense. Happy New Year, everyone. Happy New Year, Katie. Hopefully your year is starting off good. You know what I mean? There will be an ovation for possibly Toon's last game as a Packer. I mean, I don't think, you know. I mean, he was on a practice squad. He'll probably go right back to where he was, or maybe he won't be on the team next year. He'll probably be in camp, I would assume. But Harrison Smith played in so few playoff games, another career gone in Vikings obscurity. Hopefully Jefferson gets out. He deserves better.
Hey, if you see the TV coming up, there's one of your relationships where you're with a non-Packer fan. You'll see on the TV, a guy with a girl who's not a Packer fan. See that? That's never going to make it. They'll be divorced within a year.
Here we go. We're going to have a run over here by Wilson, left side. That's going to be a first down. Runs out of bounds. So that's going to be first down. 1:55 to go in the fourth quarter. I was right. First team to 3 wins. You didn't say that. Maybe you did. Here we go. First down and 10. Let's keep her moving over here. So here we go. We're going to have Tunes going to be under center. Wilson in the backfield. Here we go. Play action. He's rolling right. Looking to throw. Tosses it short. And that's going to be a few yards. He gets taken down on the sideline over here. The clock continues to tick. Stays in bounds. Nobody should ever be a Viking fan. It's just not acceptable.
That is so true. So true.
See, I don't know why unless you live in like, you know, Minneapolis, Minnesota or whatever, that area, why would you do that to yourself? You know what I mean? Second down and 6. Here we go. They're going to hand this thing off. Now, Wilson, he's going to break through, and that's going to be very close to the first down marker. See if they give it to him or not. And now 1:15 to go. The clock is ticking. Bears fans in the chat. Take it easy.
Yes, come on.
I get you, though. Here we go. Third down. Tune's going to be under center. Wilson's back there. He's going to hand it off, and he's going to cut it up, and that's going to be our first down. Close to the 10-yard line, just shy of it. And I'm not even sure what they're going to do here. 50 seconds. Yeah. See, they start playing Wilson more, and that's what happens. Broadcaster said first Packers game with negative passing yards since 1976. Here we go. They're going to try to run this. Wilson's trying to bounce around. At least he didn't run backwards this time. That's about a 1-yard gain. So is Green Bay really going to use a timeout? Yeah.
They are using a timeout.
You hate us because you ain't us. Yeah. I wish my team had an empty trophy room. 28 seconds to go in this thing.
Come on. Just get
He did call time, which I don't think he should have. Let this game end. But here we go. 28 seconds, third down and 6 at the 10-yard line. He's going to be play action. He's rolling right. He's looking for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete, intended for, what's his name? 49 over there. Fourth down, 22 seconds to go. Yeah, take the points. So it's not a shutout. Coming up, bonus coverage. What bonus coverage are you going to get for this game? But here we go. He's going to be under center. He's going to hand it off. And he's trying to cut it up the middle close to the 5-yard line. And that's not going to be enough. The clock's still ticking. It's inside 10, and then that's just going to be a wrap.
Oh, God. Oh, my God. No, it's not a wrap. LaFleur is being a douche, which is awesome. The Packers call a timeout to get a field goal.
So there you go. Yeah, I said final, and then they took it away.
There'll be no goose egg today, folks.
Hey, I took the over on a field goal right here. I'll have to check my prize picks after. It's up. It's good. Way ahead of me.
I know. I'm sorry. I had to get some excitement here.
All right, here we go. Not a shutout. 16-3 ball game. We'll be back for Sunday Night Football. So come hang out for Sunday Night Football. And, you know what I mean? Let's not talk about this game. 16-3. The Packers move on to the playoffs. The Vikings get the U-Haul trucks packed up. You know what I mean? Shout out to Matt over here, Viking fan, hanging out with us today. You know what I mean? It was a good game. You know what I mean? I wouldn't say good game, but good stream. We had fun. Anyways, we're going to wrap this thing up. Come hang out tonight, Sunday Night Football. And I'm going to go get something to eat right now. Shout out to Vinny. Shout out to everyone in the chat, everyone who hung out with us. Shout out to Tommy Grassi doing the raid over there at halftime. And shout out to Quick Trip and Nicolay Law being fantastic sponsors. You know what I mean? And we are out of here. Go Pack, go, baby.